UP Boxing Talk, unbiased boxing channel.
I got ice in different income that nobody can see. Got a big ass fucking head on my motherfucking shoulders. My niggas steady laughing, talking about my head and shoulders. Hands so fucking long ago from head down to my shoulders. And this shit is from the heart for my haters and the boulders that be in my way. Feeling like the man until I went another way. Try to bust up on my life and went another way. I got that money in my pocket, live another day. Yeah, yeah.
Welcome back. It's your man, Pound for Pound Boxing Talk, where the talk is the realest. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, put the notification bell on so you know when I'm on. Over here, it's that real boxing talk. None of that crying, none of that narratives. Everybody's welcome. Feel me? I got the best chat, I got the best community, and we steady growing, man. If you love that real boxing talk, then you on the right side. Feel what I'm saying? But you gotta go ahead and hit that subscribe, hit that like, and let me know what's good with it. Feel what I'm saying? Everybody's welcome. Matter of fact, we ain't ducking no smoke, none of that. We gonna drop the link right in the chat right now for y'all. Feel what I'm saying? Boom. Right there. Everybody's welcome. Or if you want, stay in the chat and do what you do. So I'm gonna be on here for like a couple hours. We went 2 hours strong yesterday. I'm gonna do like another 2 hours today with my peoples. But I don't know what's going on, man. I've been hearing Tank want to fight Devin now. I'm hearing before it was they had a hit list. Then he was like, you know what, never mind. And supposedly there was another interview now where he like, yeah, for sure he'll fight Devin. So I'm like, damn. So he ended up fighting him. I mean, all these years, all this duck talk, I mean, that should go out the window. But that's what I'm hearing now, that he want to fight Devin. To me, I prefer that fight over the Shakur fight. I think the Shakur fight is big too, but just stylistically and fight-wise, I think that the Tank versus Devin will be more entertaining, more explosive, and I think it'll be easier for Tank too, because the fact that Devin, you know, he don't really stray away from the heat. You know, he be defensive, he move, but Devin also gonna throw. You know, he gonna try to get in there and throw. Not saying that Shakur won't, but Shakur is like defense times two. Like as much defense as Devin Haney's gonna do against Tank, you already know Shakur gonna be times two. So, and he actually gonna be in there trying to hit Tank. You know, he way taller, longer. He gonna be bigger. So I think he got that jab. He gonna try to use that to his advantage. But I think he gonna try to put some pause on Tank too at the same time. So, you know, he been at 140 now for, I think we going on 2 years. So he already, and every time I see Devin, he looking husky and big. So, you know, I definitely think I definitely would like to see that fight. And there's been a lot of back and forth too with the fans over the years, you know. And I always said, you know, they would call me a hater because I'm like, yo, I think that'll be one of the easier fights for him, just stylistic wise. And I always said this even before Frank Martin and Tank had scrap. You know, before they squabble, I've been saying, yo, I think Frank Martin will be a harder fight for Tank than a tougher fight for Tank than Devin. Just because Frank got that crack, he got that skill, he can move too. Basically everything Devin got, except Devin, I think got like maybe you could say he got a better jab, but Frank got that, he got that power on him. So you feel what I'm saying? And it showed to me what Frank was able to do. That was nice. I had him up. I had him up before he got knocked out. You know, and that's just being real. I think Tank the best one from 35 to 40. Feel what I'm saying? I don't think none of them dudes is touching them, but just being real, scoring the fight, I had Frank Martin up. But of course, at the end of the day, I bet it on Tank for that dub. You know what I mean? So I would definitely like to see that fight. I think it'll be a lot of fans put to rest, a lot of the narratives put to rest. But we'll see. At the end of the day, as much as like I would like to see that fight, I'm not gonna lie, there is other fights that I would prefer to see before that. Like I get it if you like if you want to call yourself a hardcore and you like, no, we should want to see this one first, that's cool. I get that. A lot of people, they've been talking about it for years. So I totally understand. But me personally, I always said, like, I think, my bad, my mom's just texting me. Personally, I think that the Antoine Russell fight will be one of his hardest fights, harder than the Devin Haney fight, a tougher fight than that. Or I would like to see him against a Edwin De Los Santos or even a Keyshawn Davis. I think that'll be a great fight. So as much as I want to see that Devin Haney fight, I'm not going to be on here crying if it don't happen, because at the end of the day, that's probably like the third or fourth fight that I would like to see from Tank. Other than that, he already pretty much fought the dudes that I thought would be tough for him. You know what I mean? As far as a tough fight, a hard fight, I would say Shakur will be harder. I still got him by knockout. Of course, I'm going to stay by that. I still got Tank by knockout. But I just think that the Shakur fight will be harder for him, not tougher. It'll be a harder fight because Shakur is so defensive and he's going to be trying to move all night and not really get hit. Of course, you're not going to try to get hit, but he'd be like extra. You feel what I'm saying? I think it'll be Edwin De Los Santos fight times two, because Tank also got skill. But at the end of the day, I think Tank knock them all out. But yeah, I'm excited for that. If that happens, I'm definitely tuning in. And then we got my other thing was this thing with Shakur, man. I was talking to my people yesterday. Had a couple people on here from the pound for pound boxing community talking about Shakur. And we was talking about, is these fighters ducking him or is they just not trying to fight him because he born? And that was my thing. Like, and then it's also the injury thing too. You feel me? People be saying this duck stuff a lot. This person ducking, this person ducking. But if people getting injured or if people getting sick, I mean, what you want them to do? One of my Never Full was on here, another pound for pound boxing community member with that real boxing talk. He came here with a wild take. He believed that this was all a ploy. A lot of people believe it was a ploy by like just a plot by Floyd Schofield Jr. father to get clout, but he believed it was to get clout and that they purposely he purposely poisoned his son to get out the fight so that way he didn't have to take that L to Shakur, but he needed a valid reason for Turkey. I was like, damn. So it's a lot of wild stuff coming out, but and that Saudi sickness now, it's not even just Floyd Schofield Jr. that's sick. We got a heavyweight fight out there that's now Daniel Dubois is now pulled out because he's sick. So I'm like, damn, maybe it's something in the air out there right now. It is. I mean, I don't know how the weather is over there. Never mind. I'm on the East Coast. It's cold. It's snowing right now, but they in Saudi Arabia, so it's probably hot. But shit, maybe it's changing weather and everybody getting, I don't know, but it seemed like something going on. Floyd Schofield, hospital, sick. Daniel Dubois pulled out, sick. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's something in the gym they in out there or that water, something. But now it's like a lot of people looking like, damn, maybe he wasn't ducking. Maybe he really is sick. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know what's going on out there in Saudi. I don't know, these people getting sick. Shakur already got a replacement, dude named Josh Patty. I looked him up yesterday. He 15-0, but he got 4 knockouts, and I'm like, damn, he don't got no crack. Like, and this will be the perfect time for Shakur to stop somebody because with his defense, like he'll be able to not get hit, and he got that extra confidence because homie not coming with nothing hard. So this will be the perfect time to stop old boy and make like a statement and put all that boring shit to rest and show Feel me? Like, yo, I knocked him out. Y'all can't say I'm not entertaining. Like, it's a knockout, but I don't see Shakur stopping nobody at these weight classes no more. I mean, not like his hands is already like too injured. I seen a picture. He got scars and all type of shit on his hands. He getting injured. He said in the Edwin fight he was injured. And remember, he had to pull out that fight with that dude from the UK because he hurt his hand in sparring with a body shot. I don't know. Like, his hands is just done up. I mean, I heard somebody say that Shakur said he only could fight like 2 times a year because his hands. And he's so young. Feel what I'm saying? I mean, this is third weight class. I mean, that's 3 weight classes. That's still good. You don't got to keep going up. Feel what I'm saying? But that 135, there be some big boys there. If you go to 140 and all of that, then you really going to have to depend on that defense and all of that. So, I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see it happening. Sorry, I got a call. But yeah, man. So that Devin Haney fight to me, man. I'm gonna just touch on this like on some real boxing talk. Like, I just don't see it. Like, not that I don't see it happening, but like I really like I feel like it's being hyped up like another Bud and Errol Spence. Fans are saying this person dug. Fans are saying this person dug. This person don't want to fight. This person don't want to fight. All of this stuff. They scared. They scared. They scared. And then I feel like when they get in the ring, Tank gonna clean them up before 7, and it's gonna be like, damn, like, oh, you feel what I'm saying? That's just what I see as my boxing eye. Like, I just don't see what everybody else is seeing. Like, Devin Haney's a great boxer. Like, he's up there. Feel what I'm saying? Definitely one of the top boxers right now. But when it come to Tank and Tank style, now if you was to say like a Devin versus like a Richard Hitchison, then to me that's more like even because they both punching. But they don't got too much crack and they gonna box. To me, that's more like a 50-50. And I think I would probably edge Devin in that one. But when you talking about the style of Tank and the skills of Tank and the chin of Tank and the ability to cut off the ring, I mean, what really did it for me, I mean, that Loma fight. Like, Loma was touching him up, touching him up. He had me shook. I had money on Devin. And I'm talking about, I'm not one of these fans that just be talking like, oh, this person will beat this person. I had thousands of dollars on Devin Haney to win that fight. And when that 12th round finished, I was sweating. I was standing up, shaking in my fucking boots. I was so scared for my bread. I'm like, yo, because I thought it was going to be an easy wash up. Bro, you got the jab, you got the footwork. He a little older, you young, you bigger than him, way bigger than him. Feel what I'm saying? But Loma was in there touching him up, touching him up. I think what saved Devin was when he got in and was getting them body shots. I think they counted a lot of those. So some people see it. Some people said it was a robbery. Some people said Loma won. Some people said Devin won. But to me, when it's close like that, I could never call it a robbery, feel me? But after I seen that Devin versus Loma fight, I was like, ain't no way he gonna be able to do anything with Tank. Feel what I'm saying? Like, Tank is better skills than Loma. Tank cut off the ring better than Loma, better footwork. He got a better, well, Loma never been dropped, so I'm not gonna say he got a better chin than Loma, but just competition-wise, Tank's been in there with the heavy hitters, and he proved his chin. Feel what I'm saying? He been hit by all the heaviest hitters in his division. Whether you talking about an Eastside Cruz, hit him. And Eastside Cruz was putting shit out. Ryan Garcia, hit him. Ryan Garcia was putting shit out. Rolly Romero, you could say what you want about his skills, but Rolly was putting shit out. Most of his fights was knockouts. I think he lost that last fight to old boy. I forgot his name, but Rolly was putting shit out. When you talking about Frank Martin wasn't a one-hit type of dude put you out, but he was stopping people, combinations and everything. Feel what I'm saying? Then he went to 140, Barrios, putting shit out, stopping people. He went to 140, still stopping people, champions, former champions. So I think Tank Chin is even proven more than Loma. You feel what I'm saying? Because I never really seen Loma get hit hard in the face like that, and he haven't really been against those heavy punches. So it'll be like, okay, he took them shots. Like, his chin is proven, which is respect to Loma. Feel what I'm saying? I mean, Tio was touching him up, but My point is Tank is all around a better boxer than Loma. They about the same dimensions, height wise, arm length, same, southpaw. So it's the same dimension, same style, but you got somebody in there with way more crack and way better skill and way better footwork. And with Loma, he was struggling. With Tank, I think it's just curtain. So I was never like big, like oh, this person's like. I really don't think that is nothing to be scared of at all. Feel what I'm saying? I just think that he just like whatever with them dudes. Like I'm gonna fight him or I'm not. He just going whatever his team say. But I would definitely like to see that fight for sure. Tank and Devin Haney for sure. But when it comes to Shakur Stevenson, man, I put is he too good or too boring? Because a lot of people, like a lot of Shakur Stevenson fans, would be like, yo, he just that great. Like, he really just that great where nobody want to fight him. Like, nobody want to get in the ring and take no L's. You feel what I'm saying? And again, other people's like, nah, bro, he just born. Like, they don't want to be in that motherfucker and you running. I think Esau Cruz said he didn't want to fight him because it's like chasing the chicken. Feel what I'm saying? How I feel about it is Shakur, I'm a fan of Shakur. I think he's a great boxer, but I just don't really like watching him. He's a great boxer. You feel what I'm saying? One of the top in the division. I think he pretty much beat everybody in the division except for Tank, Keyshawn maybe. Feel what I'm saying? I got Keyshawn over Shakur, but they never gonna fight anyway. But I just don't I just don't really like watching his fights like that. Even though he's a great boxer and I do love the sweet science, it's just there's so much like there's other boxers out there that show that sweet science, but also take it to that next gear and show that separation. Not saying that Shakur don't show the separation, but when you got dudes in there that you going 12 rounds with, you feel what I'm saying? And it's like you supposed to be all the way up here and you're not really even putting the beats on them like that or fully just like embarrassing them. It just kind of look to me. I mean, I get it, but it's not. I'd rather watch a Keyshawn Davis fight, bro. So when I hear these fighters being like, I don't want to fight him or nah, I'm good on him, to me it's like they just like, yo, like this nigga, I don't want to train 3 months, 2 months, do all this promoting, train hard, all this shit and get in the ring and this motherfucker's running away. And at the end of the day, like it's up to you as a fighter to cut that ring off and use your ability to catch him. But me personally, I don't like watching fights that I gotta watch a fighter try to catch another fighter. Like that's cool, but I'm not watching I I can sit there and watch it, but I wouldn't want to. Like I'm not trying to watch this guy try to catch this dude. And it's not like the dude he trying to catch is making it hard for him to catch, but also going in there and beating him down or stopping. Not saying you gotta stop people every time or none of that, but like putting the beats on them bad or none. I mean, it's just like it just look like points, like scoring points. And I mean, that's cool, but I like seeing the fights, man. I like a Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford is hit, not get hit. Beautiful boxing, beautiful science, but he going in there and he banging. You feel what I'm saying? He going in there and he fighting. You feel what I'm saying? You see Keyshawn Davis, beautiful defense, beautiful. And you could say what you want about his opponents. You feel what I'm saying? I think he fighting pretty good opponents, but you even with you saying what you want to say about his opponent selection, it's like, okay, well, he ain't fight nobody. Okay, well, he not fighting nobody. He doing what he's supposed to do to them. He's stopping all of them, getting them up out of there. And if he not getting them up out of there, he's beating them down where you clearly see like, damn, like he's really putting paws on them. Like he's clearly showing like, bro, this dude can't do nothing with me. You know, and Shakur is like that, but he just to me, he just don't take it. He don't got another gear. Like I don't see Shakur taking another gear. He just like the last time I seen Shakur really like aggressive was in that Jamel Herring fight. And it looked like he turned it up a notch a little, but he turned it up a notch, but it was like, I mean, after that it's just been like he just fighting one gear. And not saying that you got to if you're gonna win a fight and it's easy for you. Like I was telling the dude in my community the other day, like I get it. Bro, if it's easy for you, you don't gotta do it, then you don't gotta do it. If you get the job done with a hammer, then you know you don't need a sledgehammer or you don't need motherfucking other tools in your bag if you could do it with just that. That's cool. But you can't expect me to be so excited to watch that. You feel what I'm saying? You're great and you get the job done with one gear, but you can't expect me to want to watch that all the time. You feel what I'm saying? When I got Bud, Tank, Keyshawn, Kamel Moten, you got, yeah, I mean, even Canelo going there, he still got some skills and all of that, doing his thing. Like, it's so much fighter. I mean, you got even the prospects, Abdullah Mason, Tiger Johnson, you know what I mean? So much other dudes that it's like, I would rather watch those. You feel what I'm saying? So I think Shakur is everything everybody say. I think he's great, but I don't fault when I hear a fighter be like, yo, I don't want to fight him. Like he's not gonna fight me. Like he just gonna run around. I halfway can't blame him, bro. Because to be honest, I was excited for the Floyd Schofield fight with Shakur, but mostly because I like watching Floyd Schofield fight. I'm a Floyd Schofield fan. You know, he not the greatest boxer, the greatest skill, but he going in there to bang. He going in there to do his thing. He do got skill. He could switch. He young. He got crack in both hands. He could put you out, hurt you. He fight with his heart, come back up. You know, so I was more excited for that. You know, after he pulled out and you know he got a new opponent, I'm gonna probably still call the fight because once I'm finished doing what I'm doing, I'm gonna be on and I'm gonna be calling that card. So I'm gonna probably still run into that fight, but it's just something that I'm like super excited about. I'm like, nah. Carl Brown, AKC Breezy was goody. Back in, can you see my comments? Y'all can see your comments, bro. Let me drop the link for y'all again, man, in case anybody want to jump up, do their thing. I can see a comment here. I see this one comment that you put. I don't know if you put anything else in the chat, but I see that one comment. If you want to type something else, I don't know if I don't see nothing getting hidden or nothing like that. It's not like I don't be hiding no curses or nothing. So you said comments. This the first one I see. You feel what I'm saying? But I put the link in the chat. If you got something to say, speak your piece. Feel what I'm saying? I know you a Shakur hater. Nah, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. Feel what I'm saying? But nah, I just don't fault them. Like I'm not really mad at these fighters, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it is what it is. But prayers for Floyd Schofield Jr., man. So much wild accusations on that man. You know what I mean? And now look, you got another fighter pulled off the same card because he's sick too. So now what y'all gotta say now? All them conspiracy theories, all that plot twist, all that shit, and niggas is just catching fevers. Y'all, man, y'all bugged out. Had to sip that alkaline water. Y'all bugged out, man. Like let that man heal up, man. Y'all need to apologize. I need all of y'all that was saying that Floyd Schofield a duck and all this. I need to apologize and send a prayer for that man. Y'all came up with all these conspiracy theories and come to find out niggas is just getting allergies and fevers in Saudi Arabia. Something's in the water. Feel what I'm saying? He ain't the only one that got sick now. Now what y'all gotta say? Both of them scared. Both of them poison themselves. I told my boys to subscribe to your channel too, bro. Good looking, bro. Appreciate that for sure. And that's what make it dope too, because now if your boys pop up on here and they got some shit to say and everybody chilling, you feel what I'm saying? They could kick it without being like feeling like they gotta go with a narrative that I'm trying to push or fight against some other shit. Like, nah, nigga, like, speak your piece. Feel what I'm saying? Speak your piece. You like boxing, I like boxing. That's really the reason why I started this channel, man. Just for that real boxing talk. And people, you don't hear no crying and what is on this? But he's so scared. And then just a bunch of narratives. That shit make this shit corny, man. Like, talk about the fights, bro. Talk about the fights, the fighters. That shit is way more, to me, that's way better talking about these fights that's happening or that's potentially gonna happen and how they play out, rather than these crying ass people or people low key trying to push narratives and all this shit. Like, bro, like I could see that, like, and that shit just make it like corny. So for sure, niggas come up on here, they could put their link, whatever, drink, curse, smoke, be on camera, off camera. It's up to you, bro. At the end of the day, I'm chilling too. Like, we all humans. I'm in my house. I'm finished getting my bread for the day. You feel what I'm saying? But I started this for real people. You feel what I'm saying? None of that fake shit, that real boxing talk. So again, man, I think Shakur is a great boxer. Great boxer. I can't say it enough. But you can't expect me to be wanting to watch that. Am I gonna call him boring? I wouldn't say that he's. I wouldn't use the word boring, only because I feel like that's like a smack in the face, like a derogatory. Like I wouldn't want to put him down like that. Like, oh, this nigga's just boring. But do I want to see all them fights? Probably not. Like, do I want to see him versus Josh Patty? No. But am I gonna blame him for it? No, because at the end of the day, it's not like he could, fight uh, uh, like a Edwin again or Devin or whatever it is. Like he went down the list and this is who's available and that's it. Like I don't fault him for it at all. But as a fan, am I super excited about that? Not really. If I was a mega Shakur fan, would I be excited? Probably. And there's nothing wrong with that. Enjoy the sport for what it is, our entertainment, not our feelings, right? For sure, man. Like, and that's the best thing about it, bro. It's all entertainment. It's all, and I'll let y'all know right now. I have no bias to. I'm not a super Devin Haney fan. I'm not a super Shakur fan. I'm not a super Tank fan, super Buff fan. I'm actually starting to become like a super Buff fan, but I don't know Dick Rod and like just going against everybody and trying to diminish other people for shit like that. Nah, only fighter I ever really cared about and watched their whole career was Floyd Joy, Pretty Boy Floyd Joy Money Mayweather Jr. Floyd Mayweather Jr. That was the only fighter that I was like fully invested in. After he retired, after smoking everybody 50-0 and taking over the boxing game and creating a whole new boxing lane and signing fighters, I was good. I was good. He was the only one that I felt like I had a horse in the race for, and he retired. And some people like dude in my community never fold. He feel the same way about Muhammad Ali. He like, nigga, Muhammad Ali, my favorite. Like I just watch these people because it's for entertainment. So at the end of the day, like you'll never have no bias with me. If whoever y'all fans of, like you a super Canelo fan, whatever, you Mexican, Puerto Rican, Cuban, white, that's cool, bro. Like I'm not gonna try to swayed you off of. How could you be a fan of this person when he tested for steroids and Canelo was ducking and all that? Bro, I don't give a fuck, bro. Feel what I'm saying? Like until you fight somebody I want to see or he have an entertaining fight or something like that, we could get into that. But for sure, man. So if, I want to pull up what they was talking about this because I gotta hear this for myself. Cause they saying that Tank said that he want to fight Devin. And again, these are like rumors, and I don't really be going off of rumors. So I like to hear shit for myself. Because people will say this and say that, but I want to hear him say it myself. Let me see. Let me see if they got a short up here. Uh, let me see. Hold on. Let me see. See if I can pull this up. See if somebody got this audio or something. Because I don't know where. Right now, I'm on some dude everything boxing. Oh, I was on his channel the other day listening to Floyd Schofield Sr. Audio. So shout out to him. It looks like he's just talking. I don't see no audio being played. But yeah, if anybody could show me that, cause I didn't hear it. But apparently that's the word out here. He said, "See Breezy say, yeah." He said it'll be a good fight. Oh yeah, well I mean, I think so too. I think it'll be like I said. I think that'll be a good fight, but I think it'll be pretty much easy work. For what I'm saying, two things can be true. Why do I say it'll be a good fight? Again, Devin's way bigger, way longer. Got that jab. He's gonna try to fight Tank. He's gonna make it interesting. Tank is gonna get past that shit, cut everything off. Feel what I'm saying? Put the beats on him. Devin got heart. We've seen him get cracked so many times from Ryan and got up. You feel what I'm saying? So he got the heart. So even if he hurt bad or whatever, he's still gonna be in there trying to fight. He's not gonna do a no mas or none of that other shit. He just gonna get knocked out. But I think it's gonna be a good fight. I think it's gonna be an entertaining fight. I just think it's easy work. Feel what I'm saying? Like I'm not sold on him like that. Not against Tank. I'm sold on Devin against a lot of other people. But when you specifically talking about Tank and Devin, I'm not sold, bro. I don't think it's as close as majority of people talking about. Everything boxing, don't know boxing, real talk. Oh boy, I was just playing the thing. Yeah, that's what you think about him. I never really, I never heard of his channel until Neverfull had told me to go there yesterday to listen to Floyd Schofield Sr. But shout out to him. I listened to your video yesterday, so I reacted to that. So, but yeah, he don't really know. I mean, that's cool. A lot of people, bro, in this thing, I'm starting to think a lot of people don't really know boxing because what they be talking about, it's like every channel, like majority of the channels I used to go to before I started my channel, like they rarely like really like sounded like they really would like watch boxing. Like when you start breaking down like what this person got, what that person got, how it matches, or even in previous fights, like how did you score it or what did you see? Like you rarely hear like any real technical breakdown of the squabble. And I'll be like, am I bugging? Like, and that's why niggas every time I jump on somebody, they be like, yeah, facts. They just be like, niggas just like talking a lot of gossip. They like calling people ducks. They like this fighter, so they want to diminish this other fighter, whoever he fights. But then when they person that they like want to fight the same nigga is great. So it's like a whole bunch of fake fraud shit. And the worst be when I be hearing these grown men crying. But what? Getting all in their feelings like, bro, do you have a female, bro? Like you got, are you getting money? Like, do you got parents in your life? Like, do you got a girl, son, nigga? Like, how are you this much like crying about these niggas and spinning narratives and all this? Like, bro, I don't even have the time to be trying to think about diminishing another fighter to uplift another fighter. Like, nigga, I'm looking at so much real life shit, bro. Like, this is just for real people on this channel, bro. Me too. Tank just quicker, faster, more skills, plus that power. Yeah, my money on Tank. But bro, I mean, do you think it's even like? Do you think it's competitive? Like a lot of people really like when they talk about Tank, they're talking like if he don't fight Devin, that, like that, like hinders his career and shows that like he's not great. But when I'm looking at Devin, for example, it's like just imagine like a Bud, right? Like doing all this crazy shit, like even before Spencer's. Just imagine like Bud, and there's another fighter like I don't know. I'm gonna just say Jeff Horn. Like he fought Jeff Horn, but just imagine like a nigga like that, and everybody's like, "Yo, if you don't fight this nigga, he, he needs to fight this thing." And I'm looking like, what the fuck? Like I get it, like this dude's good, but how y'all? I'm just not sold on the style matchup. I think it's all the way bad for Devin. I think Tank versus Devin is like Devin versus Loma times two, like Loma 3.0. Like I'm just not like I don't even think it's close, bro. Like, do you think it's close? Tank and Devin. Who thinks that Tank versus Devin is close? And that's why everybody's calling for it, and Devin got so much he can give Tank. Like my thing, if it was really like that, then it should have been that way against Loma. I mean, if you don't think that, then you basically saying that Loma's a better fighter than Tank. Like, I just don't get it, bro. Like, I don't really know. Like, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but you gotta like break it down to me. Like, I need to understand. Like, and every time I try to talk about it, like, either they get emotional and be like, "Bro, you just like Tank," or they just can't say nothing. They just say Devin's bigger and Tank's ducking, but it's not really like, talk to me about the fights. Like, talk to me about what we've been seeing. What does Devin have that you think is going to be so great that'll give Tank real issues? And if that's the case, why didn't he do those same aspects of them same abilities to give Loma real issues? And the reason I keep bringing up Loma is because that's really the closest thing that like we got, and it really gives me insight looking at it and looking at fights and love watching fights like I do. Like, they the same dimensions, same fighting style, and he was coming forward. Like, same height, same short ass arms, coming forward southpaw. And you couldn't even do that to him, but you trying to tell me Tank, you that's he's gonna school him and that's 50-50 when that shit was mad close. Like, if they would have said Loma one, bro, I would have just had to take that L and lost that money. I couldn't even have been mad at it. I couldn't even have been mad at it because it was so close. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, how can you? I'm just not sober. Like, you gotta explain to me. Like, somebody gotta explain to me. I think Tank set niggas up before the fight start. What you mean by that? Like you gotta tell me what you mean by that. He set niggas up before the fight start. Like, are you saying like he start plotting his moves before he really start like stepping on shit in a fight? Like, that's the only thing that I could think of what you're saying right now, because I could kind of see that. If that's what you meant, then I could kind of see that, because I do see and I hear them in the corner when they talking to their corners, the people that have the game plan. I hear them, and I hear him break down his opponents like, yo, nah, this is going on, so I'm gonna do this now. If you talking about that, then yeah, I could see that when you say he set niggas up before the fight start. Because I don't think you mean, unless you mean before the fight technically like literally starts, but I'm talking about before he starts really, the fight really starts. Like, when you watch a fight, you could see round one, round two, you'll notice when the fight starts. Like when Bud fought Kavaliauskas, when Kavaliauskas hit him and Bud got wobbled and fell down and it was like it's a slip. From that round, I was like, the fight has started. You feel what I'm saying? So to me, that's what that was like. I was like, okay, that's when the fight started. But what you mean by, oh, that's my man C Breezy right there? What's
What's
good?
good, bro? What's good, pound for pound? Yeah,
Ain't shit, bro.
yeah.
Talk to me.
What I meant by like, if I pause in between, cause I'm taking my daughter to her first dance, right? Well, you
Mm.
know what I mean. About to drop off. They have, you know what I mean. But let me. What I think.
Salute before you even jump into that. Salute to you for being a good dad in real life.
That
We talking about boxing, but you doing real life shit, bro. Salute to you
I
for
appreciate.
handling that.
I appreciate you, man. Like, for real. You know what I mean. But what I meant by that, like that's what I was. That's what first I want to say. If you go back and look at that Najee interview that Bud did with Najee, like you seen it in Bud's
Mm-hmm.
face. Cause you gotta think about it. People be breaking this down. People be breaking Tank down and giving his power a accolade. Nah, but that's just something that he was born with. And on top of that,
Mm-hmm.
we all know Tank could box his ass off. See, the ones that try to downplay it is the ones that try to make people like me and you believe that it's a 50-50 fight. But we see what we see. Tank is
But we all don't know that Tank has real skill. Like, some people really just like, when I hear people talk about Tank versus Shakur, Tank versus Devin, like the most that they'll give me is they got skills and Tank is just power. Like, anytime they talk about it, it's like they're relying that Tank is only trying to land one big punch. And I'm like, nigga, he lands a bunch of punches. Like he's fully accurate.
Right.
Like they relying on that power. Like, so I think it's a bunch of people that really just don't know. And that's why too, I think even they know, because Shakur say it all the time, like, yo, y'all keep talking about this nigga power. But I've been sparring with this nigga, like, I really watch it. This nigga got skills. I think he said it'll be a chess match. But everybody talking about he trying to land one punch.
Right. And
So,
see, that's why you got so many narratives going out there. Like, if anybody can sit there, I could put my grandmother, I could put my 11-year-old daughter right now in front of a camera and let her watch a Tank fight, let her watch a Shakur fight, let her watch a Devin fight, and I guarantee you she can be like, yeah, that other guy, he way better. We talking all around. Tank ain't just no power puncher. They trying to make it seem like it's a boxer versus a puncher when Tank is just like them. It's just the fact that he know how to get the job done. He believe in himself.
bro, and
Yeah.
I think he even proven more, because when you looking at Tank, you gotta remember this nigga's 5'5", 5'4", and he's able to get in and do this shit against people taller, smaller, bigger, longer, all of this shit. Not just you, the bigger dude. So you got the event. He's able to land that jab, do everything they doing against dudes that's way bigger than him. So to me, that show even more like that IQ, that ability, that defense,
Yep.
that experience, that able to cut off the. It just show like, bro, like it's not like I've seen like a Shakur, like a Devin go in there against dudes that's way bigger than them, and they able to break niggas down and get around that long arms and sneak in and all that other shit. Like,
That's
bro,
why
like,
that's why I said to you last night when I was like, yo, what if I said, how come none of them other guys took no chances to go from 130 to 130 to 140 and just fight? It could be anybody, just a big guy, the way Tank did Mario Barrios. Like they won't even dare to do none of that. So that right there, that tell you how. Come on, man. First of all, I know what I see, and like I said, I know you know what you see. You know what you seeing. You know who got the better skill set. You know it ain't just no power and skills. It's all about the skill set versus his skill set. But look, I'm about to mute myself. Okay, I'm about to walk my daughter inside. My bad.
no, but people would disagree with you on that, because they'll be like, well, Devin Haney went to 140 and he fought Regis Prograis, who was a real champion in that weight class, and Regis was almost undisputed. So Tank went to 140 and fought Barrios, but Devin really went to 140 and fought a real champion. So I could already see people would disagree on that. They'll be like, bro, what you mean? He fought a tougher opponent. But to me personally, and people got on me for this, I said Mario Barrios is a better boxer than Regis Prograis. I think Regis do a lot of feints, and when he moving, he be shaking his head and moving this, but I just think he's flat-footed. Like he just like real stiff, like straight up and down. Barrios is not the slickest, but Barrios, I mean, we seen it when he fought Tank. Barrios was sticking that power jab out, moving around the ring, landing hard punches, doing his thing. Like, to me, like, and I said it till now, if you, bro, I promise you, if they announce tomorrow that Regis Prograis is fighting Mario Barrios and somebody's giving me $1 on who I think is going to win, it's going on Barrios. And it's not because I'm a Devin hater or I'm trying to paint a narrative or downplay this person opponent, bro. I don't even think like that, bro. Like, I'm not shy, nigga. I'm just saying, when you look at Mario Barrios, his ability, his skill, his power, his length, his dimensions against a person like that, when you ask me who's the better fighter, I'm gonna tell you Mario Barrios is a better fighter than Regis Prograis. And you could say like, oh, but Regis was a real champion. I get that, I understand that, but again, to me, just because you a champion don't mean that you better or you got better skills than the other dudes in your division that's not a champion. And I used to always kill him before Boots became a champion or fought a champion, before he even had a belt. I'm like, so you telling me at 147 Stanionis, and I forgot whoever else had them belts up there. I'm like, you Barrios had a belt. I'm like, these dudes are champions and fought champions, but you can clearly see that this motherfucker got all the ability they got times 5, but he's not a champion. So you telling me that you think they're better boxers because they got a belt? Nah, bro, that's why I don't get into that belt thing. Like, it's a great thing to be a champion. I get it. You up there. But to me, that don't prove to me. Your skills prove to me. Your style prove to me. How much crack you got. Your IQ. What I'm seeing is telling me how good you are, rather than how you was moved in your promotion company. You feel what I'm saying? So I just always like it. Again, I'm still not sold on it. Like, I would love to see that fight because it's been so much back and forth, and I think it'll be a good fight. But to me personally, bro, I don't think it's as close as people making it seem. Like, I think it's just a easy squabble. Like, I just think it's easy work. Like, like it's just like homie said, like, I could sit anybody down and show them these people fights, and these people have I could sit a casual down, a casual that hasn't been listening to boxing channels, hasn't been listening to fake narratives. I could just show them the fights, and they'll tell you, bro, like 9 times out of 10, they're gonna be like, that motherfucker is better than them. Like, he will watch them. You feel what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's all people's opinion, and I don't got no problem with it. You feel what I'm saying? You a Shakur fan, Devin fan, Tank fan, you could speak your piece. But when you come to me on pound for pound boxing talk, where the talk is the realest, I'm gonna be like, yo, break down the squabble. Like, break it down. Like, what you see that you so sold on it. Because I'm just not. Like, I'm not sold on it, bro. Like, again, it's a great fight. Like, it's a big fight. I would like to see it, but it's a couple other fights that I think is harder for Tank. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But again, everybody's entitled to their opinion. Feel what I'm saying? And that's why it's pound for pound boxing talk, where the talk is the realest. But at the end of the day, it is really like, I have yet to really hear any kind of real Shakur. Maybe I give Shakur this. Shakur is super defensive, that I think it'll be a harder fight for Tank, and I can understand that. If you're saying it'll be a harder fight for him, so this dude might win, whatever. I get that, and the only reason I think it'll be a harder fight is because Tank's gonna be chasing this dude around until he catch him. You feel what I'm saying? Shakur's gonna be super, super, super defensive, super duper, super duper, super defensive, moving around, trying not to get touched at all by Tank. That I think it'll be a harder fight for Tank, just because he gotta go, chase this motherfucker, run around the ring to catch him. But at the end of the day, I still think he catch him, and it's nothing that Shakur got to me that's gonna keep Tank off him. If Shakur has some more crack, then now that might be a different conversation. But when you just talking about the skills of that person and the defensibility of that person compared to this person, who footwork is on point, the most accurate, you feel what I'm saying, tested chin, been in there with the heavy punches, like, it's nothing to me that's gonna be able to, that he's gonna be able to do to keep this man off him. And also, not even the fact that Shakur don't got all that crazy power, but his hands break. His hands break. This motherfucker's fighting like he might end up getting injured in a fight trying to hit Tank so hard, bro. He's not hitting him with nothing that Ryan ain't already hit him with. He's not hitting him with nothing harder that Barrios ain't already hit him with. Shakur's not hitting him with nothing harder than Rolly ain't already hit him with. Esau Cruz done already hit him with. Like, so he's not gonna be able to hit him so hard that it's gonna be like some shit that'll really, really keep him off. And if he do, he might end up fucking breaking his hands in the process. So again, bro, I mean, these are great fights. I get it. Boxing fans are calling for it. But to me, a pound for pound boxing talk, like, I'm just not sold on how even like a lot of fans are trying to make this fight seem or putting that much weight on it. Feel what I'm saying? They champions in the same division. That's great. You know what I mean? Unification. That's great. But at the end of the day, man, I think that Keyshawn Davis would be a harder fight for him. Like that to me, Tank versus Keyshawn, that'll show me more than a Tank versus Devin. Feel what I'm saying? Keyshawn got that crack, beautiful defense, beautiful boxing. He got a great corner, very experienced corner. Feel what I'm saying? Like it's just so many other dudes that I would understand, but that'll be like, yo, that'll really show me I'll get that. But with these dudes, I just think it's the boxing world that made these narratives and made it this thing where it's like, yo, this is really, 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 really close. This is really, really close. Like, I just don't see it. And at the end of the day, it's boxing. Like, even if it was 50-50, you would still, like how people was doing with Bud and Spence, you can still get an outcome like Bud and Spence where people will say like, yo, that's really 50-50. Now, when people was talking about that, I'm like, I get that for sure. Spence is big. He throwing 100 punches. He breaking niggas' eyes. He doing this. He got the stamina. You know what I mean? Bud is doing this. He putting people out, counter punching, sharpshooter. He a dog, stopping people. Everybody he fighting at the weight class, he getting them up out of there. You know what I mean? That, and even that, when they ended up fighting, was totally one-sided. So that just show you how boxing go. And already, like I'm saying, like when you talking about these dudes, and I'm not seeing nothing that they can really do. Like it's just I'm not sold. I'm not sold. Who's this? Who's this? Jersey the Cosmic One. Yo, what's good? Pound for pound. I can't see you, but I can hear you. Salute. LOL. You can't see me? My shit is off. Let me see. Let me turn my camera off and turn it back on. You can't see me. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat too, in case you wanna hop on and speak your piece on this, bro. I just dropped it in there. Let me know if you could see me. I could see myself. I mean, I'm pretty sure that see Breezy was just on. He was just on the call. I think he saw me. I saw him. Let me see. Saying he can't see me. Let me see. Let me know if you could see me, Jersey. Jersey the comment. You from Jersey? Cause I'm from Jersey. I'm in Newark right now. And I'll be going back and forth with these Shakur fans. They be like, bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm like, yo, I just don't see it, bro. But again, nobody gives me like a detailed breakdown of the squabble, like what homie got that can do something with Tank. Great skills, great defense. But to me, Tank got all them same skills, good defense, footwork, and power. Like and experience, like I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm just not sold on it like y'all is. But again, that's why I got the link in the chat, and the chat is always open for my people. Cause until now, bro, like I don't think like nobody breaks it down to me. Isaiah Coates, salute. Tank needs to move up or fight a new way at a catchweight. I would like to see him and Tiafimo. Damn, there was a lot in that. So you saying he needs to move up or fight a new way at a catchweight? So you don't want to see him at 35 no more. You don't want to see Tank. Salute to you, bro. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, turn your notifications on. This pound for pound boxing talk with the talk is the realest. So you don't want to see this nigga fight at 35 no more? Why are you saying that he need to move up? Right now at 35, I think it's still, I think it's still smoke. You feel what I'm saying? I would love to see him fight Keyshawn Davis. Feel what I'm saying? What's his name? I wanted to see him fight Edwin De Los Santos, but I think Edwin is at 140 now. You correct me if I'm wrong. But if he's at 135, I would still like to see that. For me, I still want to see him and Loma. I think that's a good fight too. You know what I'm saying? People talking about old Loma, old a new way. I think a new way is too small, bro. To get on that one too. I just think he's just too like I think it'll be good because the new way, you know, he got crack, he's fast, you know, he's wild, he got skills, power jab, but I just think he's too small, bro. Like Tank, nah, with that skill, power, like I would watch it for sure. I'm not gonna say I'm a shit on the fight or I'm not gonna watch. I would definitely watch it, but I just think he another one. Like I just don't think he could do nothing with Tank. You could tell me why you think he would do something, but you want to see him with Tiafimo? I would like to see that too, bro. I ain't gonna lie, especially because Tio been on some wow, all this monkey talk this motherfucker been talking, and I get it. I seen a Najee post that the black fighters are sticking together and not fighting Tio, and even Never Fold, another member of the pound for pound boxing community, was on the other day, and he was like, he don't want to see it because Tio been on some racist shit, so let him starve. And I get that, but me, I'm like, that nigga been talking too crazy. Fuck him up. Like that made me want to see it even more. Like, yo, fuck this nigga up. Like he been doing this banana watermelon shit. He been going on this monkey talk all crazy. He been on this just black. I want to fight a black boy. Like this nigga Tio has been talking so crazy. Like I would love to see that. For nothing would make me laugh and make me smile more than to see this nigga get knocked out. Like, and I like Tio as a boxer, good boxer. Salute. I really can't say salute to you, Tio, because you really been fucking on some racist shit. So I really can't say salute to you, but you a good boxer. But I would like to see that. I can see you, brother. Just kidding. It's a little dark, but you good. Okay, I was born in Cape May, spent years in Wildwood. I'm with the family, but I'll hop on next time. Oh, I know where you at. You down South Jersey. I remember Wildwood. That's where we used to. That's all the man. You should be. I used to wild out in Wildwood. That's where the beaches and that shit. Yeah, you South Jersey. See, I'm up North Jersey. I'm up in Newark. So you about like a good hour and a half. I know exactly where you out though. Salute to you, Jersey though. Salute to you, bro. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Feel what I'm saying? It's real boxing talk over here, man. Y'all not gonna get no narratives, none of that shit from me. No crying, none of that, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100 across the board. Isaiah Coates, he responded. He said, there's no point for him to fight 135. He gonna smoke every one of them. He needs to move up. Nah, Loma too old. Or if Tank really believes himself, take a tune-up against Arrows and fight. You lost me at the last part, bro. You crazy, but I fuck with it though. I feel the same way, bro. I feel like he smoked everybody at 135, and I feel the same at 140. And this is why where let me see. He said, yeah, Najee's take is weak. Agreed. All right. He said, my only problem with Teal is he can't cut the ring off at all. I know, bro. That should give us a problem against that Jermaine Ortiz fight. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is you doing? But to get back to this point that you put, yeah, so this is what people like, right? Because I think Tank smokes all these dudes. I'm not a super crazy Tank fan. I'm not building narratives and all that. I just think he smokes all of them, right? So what they'll do is people will be like, yo, do you think Tank is going to knock out Lamont Roach? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, so why you want to see the fight? If you think that he going to win and it's going to be easy, he going to knock him out, why you want to see it? This is the shit that they be saying, right? And I'm like, nigga, I think he smokes everybody at 135 and niggas at 140. But does that mean I don't want to see any of those fights? No, like, niggas is like, that's such like a dumbass, like, but again, people, this is the type of, I put y'all on game because this pound for pound boxing talk where the talk is the realest. This is the shit that you'll hear. Like, you'll hear these people try to spin. So why you even want to see it, bro? Why you even want to see it? And it's like, I feel the same way about Devin, nigga. I feel like if he fight Devin, it's easy work. He gonna smoke him. I think if he fight Shakur, he gonna smoke him. I think he go to 140 and fight what's the boy name that killed the dude in the ring? He just lost recently, the Puerto Rican dude. Shout out to my Boricuas. Damn, I just had his name on the tip of my tongue. Damn. It start with an S. Fuck. Damn, I forgot my nigga name. It's right on the tip of my tongue. But y'all know who I'm talking about. He ended up killing no boy in the ring, and he was putting shit out, stopping niggas, but he just lost in Puerto Rico. But I think Tank smokes him. I think Tank smokes Gary. I think the hardest fight for Tank moving up at 140 is going to be Gary Antoine Russell. I think that's his, not hardest. I think that'll be his toughest fight because Gary got that crack. Gary can move. He fast. But even that, I think Tank sleep him. Matias, thank you, C Breezy. Sabril, exactly. Good looking. Appreciate it. Exactly. I think he smokes him too. But does that mean I don't want to see it? Like that's that weird shit that you be hearing when people be trying to downplay these fighters. And I'll never downplay no fighters, man. But you can't force me to see some shit that like I watch these fights, bro. Like you gonna have to break it down to me. Cause real talk, like I watch these fights, like you can't convince me that this person is doing something. So yeah, bro. But take Tank one step ahead. He fighting Roach because of his style is similar to Shakur, so he preparing for Shakur afterwards. And you know what, bro? I think I think he was doing that with Frank Martin too. You feel what I'm saying? But the reason why I still think, like, let's just say Devin, right? Because everybody's talking about Tank and Devin. Because supposedly, I still didn't see the interview. If somebody could point me in the direction where he said that, I'll play it on the thing. But to me, the way Frank Martin fought is the same way that Devin will try to fight. But I think that fight with Frank Martin was still tougher. And I've been saying before they even announced it, bro, like you can go to niggas' channels that I was on. And before they even announced Tank versus Frank Martin, I've been saying, yo, Frank Martin will be a tougher fight for this nigga Tank than Devin. Because he's going to box the same way all around. Defense is going to be good. But the thing that Frank Martin got that Devin don't got is that fucking crack. Like he got power. This nigga be putting combinations together and all that to the point where this nigga Tank ain't even want to go too crazy on him. And you could hear him in the corner saying, yo, I'ma chill for a minute because this nigga got power. This nigga got power. You feel what I'm saying? So I think it's going to be the same way. Tank is gonna fight in that hot guard. He gonna walk straight to this nigga. But the only thing is that Frank Martin has some power, so he was able to keep this nigga off of him for a good 4 rounds, 5 rounds, until he started getting tired, gassed, or comfortable and laying on the ropes. But with Devin, I see him doing that same shit. But I don't see Devin being able to put that pressure on Tank and put them paws and combination. Frank Martin was putting hands on Tank. Combinations, busting him up, turning, all of that. And Tank was just stalking him, following him, cutting him off. I don't see Devin having that to be able to do anything with it. So it's like, to me, it's like, bro, like, so I get what you're saying, though. Like, he fighting similar styles. I feel that. How you feel? What'd he say? He said, how you feel about Ella moving up to lightweight UFC? I'm not really too, to be honest, bro, as pound for pound boxing talk, like I'm not really too knowledgeable on the UFC. UFC to me is really like a last resort. Like if there's no fights going on, I'll watch it because again, I'm a fight fan, so I like watching the fights. But with the UFC to me, like I understand it's a lot of more grappling and they do the kicks and shit like that. So it's cool, but it's a little too like barbaric to me with the elbows and the knees and shit like that. Like I like seeing motherfuckers, you got the same shit I got, 2 hands, and we gonna see what you could do with them, how you fight with them, and see if you can take the distance and the power and the defense and going in there just with these fists. You feel what I'm saying? But I fuck with the UFC, but to be honest, bro, I'm not really too knowledgeable about the UFC like that. I had a couple of my favorites, you feel me, but I wouldn't even really know who. Like you saying that nickname Illa, like it's not even registering to me, bro. So I don't even want to like touch on that for real because I just don't have that knowledge. Like I really be on this boxing shit though. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I started the channel because I'm like, nigga, I really watch this shit. And I feel like nobody really be breaking shit down, like really talking about boxing. So I'm like, if I'm gonna be doing this shit, then let me jump on. And I'm sure people appreciate it where they could go somewhere where there ain't no narratives and no hating and no fake shit and nothing like that, no crime. So yeah, bro. But me get back to what else he was saying. He was like, yeah, with the Roach. I think Tank again. you never really know how Tank is gonna approach a fight because he fights so different. That's another thing. Like he could fight on a back foot one fight. He could fight coming forward. Like he put it like this. He could fight going backward like we seen in the Rolly of the Ryan fight. We seen him do that. We could see him come forward coming forward with boxing like he did with the Leo Santa Cruz. He was coming forward, but he was still boxing. Or we could just see him fully pressure a motherfucker like a high guard, like how he did with Frank Martin. Or we could see him fucking stand in the middle of the ring and just try to box you like he did with Hector Luis Garcia. So it's so many different ways that this nigga could squabble that it's like, I don't know how he'll come in the ring, but how I'm thinking he gonna come when he fight Roach, I think he gonna do the same shit he did to Frank Martin. I think this nigga's so confident and feeling himself so much that he believes in his ability and his chin. I think he gonna come just like how he did with Frank Martin, high guard, beat him down, tenderize that meat, pause, soften him up, and then get his ass up out of there. But I think it's gonna be quicker than a Frank Martin fight because I don't think Roach got that same crack that Frank Martin got. You feel what I'm saying? To keep him off for them 4 or 5 rounds that he did when he fought Frank Martin. I don't think that Roach got that kind of crack to keep him off for that long. Maybe a good 2, 3, and I think he just whops him, get him up out of there. But if he chooses to stand in the middle of the ring, like how he did with Hector Luis Garcia, then it could go a little longer. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, that's how I got that going down. I think it's gonna be full pressure, beating his body down, shoulders, chest, stomach, head, going everywhere until this much just breaking him down until you catch him and knock his ass out. He said Devin Haney couldn't even stop Orion that finally learned fundamentals. At this point, Tank should just retire. Bro, I wouldn't even be mad. Like, if Tank retired, like, I wouldn't be mad. Is there other fights that I would like to see? Yeah, like I said, like a Keyshawn, Gary Antoine, Edwin De Los Santos. I would like to see the Devin fight or like a Tio. But to me, a lot of the dudes that he already fought, like, it's been like entertaining fights. I would love to see this nigga keep fighting. But if he retire, I really wouldn't give a fuck. Like, okay, on to the next one. You was great. Boom. Feel what I'm saying? But what you saying about Devin couldn't stop Ryan though, you'll have a lot of niggas on your ass, bro. They gonna be like, bruh, the PEDs, bruh, but the PEDs, they gonna bring the PEDs in the conversation. So then you gonna have to, you feel what I'm saying? How much credit can you give them? Now, me, I said this yesterday. I said it before when I had my peoples up here on the live. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm telling you right now, like, even fight, when they rematch and I got $1 to put on it, I'm putting Ryan by stoppage, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I understand the PD situation, of course, PEDs enhance and all this, but watching what I saw, watching the skills, the fastness, how Devin really didn't have great defense. He couldn't really do what he would do with them smaller niggas because now you got somebody same height, just as long as you, quicker than you, able to put them on. I'm like, bro, he's not gonna be. And then Ryan was playing half the fucking fight from 2 through 6. He's on a even doing shit, and that's when Devin was scoring, getting them easy rounds. But anytime Ryan decided to let his hands go, it was curtains for this nigga. Like, it was curtains for Devin. I was like, he can't do nothing with him. So you feel what I'm saying? A lot of people get on you for saying, and to me, Ryan looked he looked as bad in that fight, bro. He was dancing halfway through, like in the 10th round. Who this? This my dude? Oh, this C Breezy. What's good, bro? You back out here? Let me put you on. Yeah, he was dancing in the 12th round, playing, wasting time. He looked the gas to me. I seen way better performances, but you know, a lot of people will be mad at what you're saying. They'd be like, bro, PEDs. But see, Breezy was another one too. He was like, y'all niggas want to bank on that. Y'all could bank on that. And I'm with him, bro. Like, do I agree with the PEDs? Absolutely not, bro. Am I gonna sit and cry about it? No, I mean, as sad as it is, this shit happens in boxing. But my thing is, if it was something else that I saw that Devin was doing, I'd be like, yeah, probably, yeah. When they rematch, yeah, it probably was that I got it on him. But from what I saw, bro, a nigga give me $1 and like, yo, you got to bet that I'm going Ryan by stoppage. I don't think he playing with him next time. You feel what I'm saying? What else you say, bro? You said Yeah, you good, C Breezy. Take your time, bro. We chilling. Ain't nothing. You said when he was at my gym, Calvin was yelling, "We need more volume." So his next few fights, we should expect a higher punch output. That's when we was at my gym. Okay, so you was over there with him. Okay, that's what's up. You be in the gym. Shit, yeah. Uh, Adam Hurley. Let me see what he said real quick for I handle. I see the word dirty. Adam Hurley, salute, bro. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, turn that notifications, pound for pound box and talk with the talk is the realest. And the link is in the chat. Let me post it again in case you want to jump up, give your 2 cents. If you want to stay in the chat, you could do that too. Either way, hit that subscribe. He said they did Parker dirty, but Parker's excited about the fight. All right, I'm gonna get to that in a minute because that's that Saudi sickness. Y'all need to apologize to my boy Floyd Schofield, bro. Y'all came up with all these wild conspiracies and come to find out other niggas is getting sick. So I need apologies from y'all, bro, doing my young nigga like that. But let me go back to what you said, Isaiah. You said he was at my gym yelling, "We need more volume." So he thinking that in the next fight, Tank gonna be picking it up. But I don't know, bro. I mean, maybe that could be the case. But just watching all the Tank fights, even seeing the different styles, he one thing that remained consistent about Tank is he never wasted no ammo. Tank never wasted no ammo. He always anything he threw, that should if he threw 2 shots, he was hitting you with one of them. Feel what I'm saying? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think even statistically, he the most accurate in the division at 135, maybe even 140. Feel what I'm saying? So that nigga don't waste no ammo. But I wouldn't be mad at. I think if he picked it up, I think if Tank picked it up, I think he'll be doing shit even more dirty. You feel what I'm saying? But I think he doing what he doing now because his superior like timing, how he could run a nigga into a shot or go on the back foot, even slipping shit, clipping him like he did Rolly, like so much. Or Ryan running, ducking on defense and running him right, ran his chin right into his fucking fist. Like I think that's what helps him a lot. But shit, if you think you expecting a higher punch out, then I'm with you. That's more exciting for me. You feel what I'm saying? I think if that's the case, feel what I already got him getting Lamar Roach out before 7. Some people like, yo, you don't think you can make it to 9? Or, no, like it could depend on how Tank want to give it up, bro. But either way, I think he gonna get him out there before 7, especially like what you saying. He giving the inside scoop right now. He's saying he giving a little secret. He dropping like, yo, I heard in the gym his trainer was saying this. So you feel me? Shout out Isaiah. He putting y'all on some game. Feel what I'm saying? But if that's the case, bro, then I think it's even earlier night. I want to see if I could bet on before 7 because they be trying to make you pick a round. I usually just bet on the dub. But if they can do before 7, I'm putting my money on that because I don't think Roach is a good boxer too. To me, Roach ain't no trash can. Like Roach is a great boxer. Feel what I'm saying? And he got some crack too. He don't really be putting shit out like that. But when I watch his fights, I could see like when he be hitting motherfucker, and I think he dropped Hector Luis Garcia too. You feel what I'm saying? And shit, Tank ain't even dropped. You feel what I'm saying? Tank had that nigga blind basically. He said he couldn't see in the corner, did the no mas, but he got some power. He got great skill. Feel what I'm saying? Good boxer. I think he only got one loss early to Jamel Herring in his career. But yeah, bro, I don't see him. I got that shit before 7, bro. For real. But shit, if he pick up his punch output, that would be great. But I never seen Tank do that. Like all his fights, he's always been low output, heavy on the accuracy. But that's what's up though, bro. Now let me get to this dude, Adam Hurley. He said they did Parker dirty, but Parker's excited about the fight. So how they did Parker dirty? Bro, y'all gotta stop, bro. These niggas is getting sick. I don't know why y'all thinking it's some ploy or some kind of bro. These niggas getting it's a Saudi sickness out there. That's why I put in the title. Like everybody was saying, Floyd Schofield Jr. ducked and he pulled out. But the niggas in a hospital, nigga. Like, what you want him to do, bro? Like, he's in a hospital. Like he's sick. And then now you got Daniel Dubois pulled out. Why he pulled out? Couldn't find out this nigga sick now. So I don't know if something going on in that Saudi water. Maybe it's allergy season out there. I don't know, but y'all owe Floyd Schofield Jr. an apology, man. Fuck all that. Call him putting that jacket on that man, he a duck. Y'all owe him an apology and a prayer. That man in the hospital sick. So I don't know what you mean by he did Parker dirty, but you saying Parker's excited about the fight. He got a replacement yet? I ain't hear about no reply. I know Shakur got a replacement. We broke that news, that Josh Patty, but I ain't really I heard that matter of fact, I heard three names, but you saying he excited about the fight like he already got somebody lined up. If you know some shit, I don't know, dropping in the chat. What's good, C Breezy? I hear you.
Yeah, yeah. Parker got a replacement already.
Who
He
he
got,
who
guess who he fought?
who?
McCauley.
Oh, he
Son,
fighting Coley. Oh,
they
now I want to see
they
that.
fucked up. They
Now
fucked up. I ain't like I think they fucked up because McCauley. This is moment.
this is
This is
moment.
moment. And the way he fight, he remind me so much of George Foreman, yo. Cause he
Yo,
don't he don't
oh,
he don't
we here
yeah
with it. We here with it.
he don't
That's
he throw everything from boom 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 boom.
it's like that motherfucker just be throwing and hooking like he
Yup.
like robotic, but he just so big. And when he hits you, it's like nigga, what he did
Yeah,
the big baby, bro. I was so mad what he did the big baby,
son.
bro.
Yo, yo, you know what's crazy? Yo, and it's crazy because this how boxing got me now. And a lot of other people probably gonna agree with me too. The boxing got me like I wasn't even rocking with Big Baby. Let me tell you why. It's crazy.
Why you hating
Cause
on
some
bro? Why you
no
hating on?
no 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 I have respect for him. But these other channels had me not rocking. Like they got me. They had me to the point I really had to really like snap myself out of it. Like man, bro, you don't know none of them niggas. Like fuck you, stop. Do what you want to do. I really had to really snap myself out of it, bro. I stopped rocking with a lot of these dudes because of these channels. A lot of
Mm.
these channels, like they was like so much fanboying, like or like whatever Terrence Crawford said. Like for instance, like did you see the Tank new interview?
Nah, but that's why I got in the title. I heard he
Yeah,
said he want to fight Devin. What's up with that? What's up with that?
yeah, yeah. Well, because everybody like to use his words. I mean, and I don't even want to make it seem like I'm defending him. I'm just gonna talk what I hear. Look,
Hey,
what he said, what Tank said was, yeah, that would be a big fight. He like, but Devin got to make Devin got to take care of his business. He said Devin go out there win his next fight, and he said even if he beat Ryan or even if he lose to Ryan, but look good doing it. It's like so basically, like what he's saying it makes sense, but other channels will make it sound like Tank saying something crazy. I'm like, wait, which one is it? I ain't even going front. I'm happy that pound for pound, yo, on some real shit. People like you, um, Southpaw TV, and I'm only saying it because these are the people I respect, like Manager Marty, even Boxing Ego. Like it's so many like it's little of y'all out there that makes so much sense, yo.
mm-hmm.
It's just but all these big channels, man. It seems like when they hear something, and it could be a dead ass loss, son. Like common sense ain't so common, right?
Mm-hmm.
It could be a dead ass lie, and just because they know what come along with following the lie, like more views. Oh, if I say something bad about Tank, like oh I'm not, and I just don't get it for the life of me, bro. I tell you right now, I don't get it for the life. I'm like yo, I thought boxing was for our entertainment.
Bro, that's why I'm
Like
telling you, I had to start this channel, bro, for niggas like you, for fan like never fold for other people like Shane Palmer, salute to you. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, pound for pound boxing talk where the talk is the realest. Like people that talk boxing, like you could now go somewhere without no fake
right,
ass narratives or no crying and none of that. Like you could speak your piece on who you think these
yeah,
squabbles and who's gonna go, like and what you see. And you could show me some
leave all
shit.
the feelings
What
out of it.
you we love the sport, bro. We love the fight game. We love seeing niggas scrap. Like, let's talk
Right,
about it now, and that's why I did it, bro. But yeah, with this dude. To be honest, bro, I'm more excited about the Bacoli fight now than the Daniel Dubois because Daniel Dubois is
yeah,
good, but I like when I seen what this nigga did to Big Baby, I was like,
Yeah.
yo, this nigga's like George Foreman reincarnated. Like I had to go back and watch some previews and snippets of his other fights and shit. And this motherfucker big
The
and
last time, and when the last time you seen somebody like we ain't even got to talk about all the others that he's doing because that double right that he got that's athletic. People don't even know about the double the punches that he threw away just because he knew he was going for the uppercut. Remember that when he just placed that uppercut there? I'm like, come on, man. I'm like, who gonna beat this dude?
bro, he ain't even load up on these shits. That's what reminded me of George because he don't do no loading up. I mean, he probably do once it, but bro, this nigga just he get him punches out. He let his hands go, and he got some kind of NyQuil or something in the motherfucking gloves. Cause
Yeah,
way he did
yeah,
Big, like yo,
yeah. I
nigga,
ain't even gonna lie, but at that time, I was hoping that Big Baby won. I ain't gonna hold you. Like for that fight, I was like, dang, I hope Big Baby. I knew I knew that was a big task, man. I was like, dang, and that's why I was really rooting for Big Baby. I'm like, Big Baby could pull this off. But the only thing about it, like I said, what had me going crazy really was the fact that, like I said, it's like a band, like it's like they make this to a cult. Like it's like a cult of them out there. Like you know what I mean? It's like a whole bunch of like, oh, this is my favorite fighter. I'm just going like I can't see no wrong in them. Like I don't like that. I don't
yeah,
like that. I'm like y'all messing up the sport, man. Y'all making it to like a soap opera.
bro, and then
Like so.
now now you gotta fix your head to degrade other fighters and they opponents, but when your
For
fighter
what?
now you gotta turn your head to now say it's a good fight. I've been seeing, bro. I've been watching these channels and shit around for like a good 2 years before I'm just now starting this channel. So I'm getting what you're saying, bro, because I always see all of this shit. And I'm like, why is
I was
everybody
you.
lame? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, nobody's talking. It's some people. Like, shout out to some channels, like even the Casuals Corner, my nigga Am McQueen. Like, he really breaks shit down. Like, it's few channels that really break down the squabble, talk about
Right.
what these fighters got. Like, they really just be on some weird shit. Like, sit at this table and let's talk about those people. Grown men crying. These niggas be crying,
Yeah,
bro.
we talk about what you call it the kitty table. I'm
Bro,
like what? I'm like what? I'm like I'm like niggas emotional. I'm like you know what man? I'm like yo it is, but I ain't even gonna front. Like I like I can't thank you enough. Like for real, man. You don't even know. And I'm remember I said this, man, and I'm saying this early to you. Next year this time, you gonna be like Carl Brown. You said it. You know what I mean? You gonna be straight because like real. I don't never like saying real recognize real because I always say a fake person job is always to imitate what real niggas do. So I just say real is real. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
So like just keep doing what you're doing, man. Like you watch. You know what I
Fact.
mean?
No, nigga, I
Do it
got
for the fun.
like you jump up, other people, niggas in the comments. Like, I'm just starting this shit. Niggas is already like, yo, I'm subscribing, bro. Yo, liking and all shit. So I
Yeah,
already know what it is. And I'm not even really concerned about that. Like, my thing is just
right.
talking boxing. And now everybody got a place where they could really come. And I could talk to people now who really be on some boxing shit too. So it's all cool. I'm going to touch on Shane Palmer real quick. He said if Tank wins, he should fight Shakur next and retire, bro, and maybe Haney. That's cool. I could see that. I could see that. But personally, I would still like to see him fight like a Gary Antoine Russell. I definitely would like to see a Keyshawn. But like I said, bro, I'm not mad. If he retire, he retire, bro. Like, cool, you did your thing, be
Right.
out. But yeah, nah, respect to you for that take. Well, everything boxing. Salute everything boxing. Hit that like, subscribe, turn the notification. Pound for pound boxing talk where the talk is the realest. He said Core need to put on a great performance at 35 before Tank get this nigga anything. I feel you, everything boxing, but a lot of people will come at your head. They'll be like, "What you mean, great performance? He been schooling. How many rounds did he lose, bro? He ain't lose no round." And it's true what they saying, but I get what you saying. When I'm saying a great performance, I mean show that motherfucking separation. Not saying that Shakur ain't showing separation because he clearly outboxes people, but I mean like Wash these niggas, bro. Like when I see Keyshawn, like people, biggest thing with Keyshawn is, oh, but he ain't really fighting this person, or he drained this person, no, that he ain't fighting nobody. But when they get in the ring with him, you see he do what he's supposed to do with them type of nigga. You can see still defensive, but he beat, even if he don't stop him, he beating the hell out of them. He's putting a pause on them. Like it's a different way of doing it. So I get what you're saying, but I'm letting you know niggas will be on you like, bro, he putting on great performances. But I feel you, bro. I feel you. He need to put on performance for, do
Did you
something.
see what did you see that Shakur interview? Like when
Which
Shakur was like if they send an offer about the Keyshawn fight. Cause the Andre Ward, what's called it? Yeah,
he
son, no, one
perfect.
thing that, yeah,
Yes.
no cap. Come on, man, this your champ, this pound for pound we on. Like, ain't no capping over here. Ain't no such thing as capping over here. Any
Nah,
niggas
'cause
get caught capping, they get
they
burnt. They get burnt for life.
they always be
No,
like,
no,
I'm brothers
no.
type shit. Like that's when was
I'm
this
about to
in?
tell you what he said.
When was it?
The Andre Ward, the Andre Ward, interview we did with Andre Ward. No, for
So
real, I'm gonna tell you exactly. Shakur's first he kept on saying, "No, that's my brother." But Ward was, I ain't gonna front. Ward kept that pressure on, like, so you telling me they come to you with a bag, and then I ain't gonna front. Shakur was like, but if they send that offer, that ain't even the kicker right there on Foul for Foul. The kicker is that was the interview that he was doing with Ward, and then Keyshawn tweeted, "Well, send an offer then." Come on, man. Come on, like we said it. People that ain't no friends in boxing, and they
I,
and they and they competitive going to get tested. They competitive nature is going to get tested.
mm-hmm.
So I ain't saying like they gotta fight, but come on, man.
I
That
hear
is because now
when you say that, I hear like to me, I think they like playing low key. Cause even when they did that face off, Keyshawn posted like this what y'all want, and everybody was like, "Ooh, like it's about to happen." But I'm like, these niggas ain't fighting, man. Like they just taking y'all around, and ain't nothing wrong with it. Do that, that's good promotion, whatever.
right get that money.
But I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think so. Even if that is what he said, and I believe you, I don't
No,
think.
I won't lie to you on everything. Word for word. Ask anybody in the chat. Word for word.
But I could already see this nigga face like when he's saying like I think they was just like getting the fans riled up because it's
Right,
that
right, right.
when they did that salute everything boxing. He said key stops, buddy. Yo, bro, niggas was mad at me for saying they was calling me a Shakur hater because I said that if they announce tomorrow Shakur is fighting Keyshawn and I have $1, I'm putting it on Keyshawn, bro. Like I'm sorry, the activity,
Tell you about.
the defense,
No, go ahead, go ahead.
that nigga got cracked. Like he got skills and every Shakur has skills. Shakur has superior defense. That's great. Good boxing skills, good jab, whatever. But against Keyshawn, I've been saying since before his last fight. I think before his last fight was when I was really like, yo, I think this nigga's better than Shakur, bro. Like I think he'll beat Shakur. But niggas like, bro, how can you say that? This nigga ain't win a championship yet, and you just hating. I'm like, bro, I know what I'm seeing, bro. Like,
See, right? Because you know what you see. You know what you see, and I ain't even gonna hold you. I personally think that Keyshawn is too much for somebody like um um Shakur. And the reason and look, that's why this is gonna be the best channel. Cause we get to break it down. We not just saying I think this. Like we engaging and everything. Like the reason why I think Shakur will lose to people like I ain't even gonna hold you. Kid Austin. Maybe he's too young right now, but that type of style with that type of power. Reason why I think Shakur will lose to those type of style because defense look good when you got somebody that can't punch through that shit.
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That look good. That stance, that look good. That look real good. But when you got somebody that with Tank Davis type power,
Mm-hmm.
I even gonna say Keyshawn type power,
Mm-hmm.
they not going. And then you got to think about. I think I heard you say it earlier. Tank could take a punch. Tank believe in it. And first of all, Tank ain't gonna be no dummy. Like I'm gonna be right here for him to punch me. For me, no, Tank got skill set. Tank know how to get off that line and punch and get out the way. So that staying defense, I don't see how Shakur could beat those type of fighters. Because
Yeah.
a pot is gonna do it every now and then. And then Shakur ain't show me nothing better. I just saw his uppercut for the first time. I ain't gonna hold you. I saw his uppercut and I seen him dip under something for the first time. And that was in Edward. I mean not Edward fight. That was in the dude that fought Frank Martin.
Oh, you talking about Artem?
Yeah, that was in that fight.
His
And
name
he only did it once too. Yeah, Artem. Artem, yeah. Yeah. And he only did it once. And I can tell you right now, it was the same round when Shakur had that little window when he could have stopped.
Oh, I see. Do you
Artem.
saw that too? You saw that too. I'm like, yo,
He had that little window,
yo,
and he
I'm like, he about to stop him. He about to stop him.
yup.
And then he just
And he
stayed
only needed like 5 more shots. He only needed like 5 more shots. And look, he was ripping that body. I ain't gonna front them body shots sound like
He ain't like it.
like somebody with a bat, like
Yeah.
whack it. I'm like, yo, he hurting that boy body. But yeah, in that sequence right there, and Shakur dipped under. I said, oh, that's the first time I see him do that move. That's how you know when a dude is limited. I ain't gonna hold you. When you see something, you be like, oh, I ain't know you had that in him.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't see how he can, cause jumping back ain't gonna keep a nigga. Tank fast. Keyshawn, he might could get Keyshawn. Only off that I don't see Keyshawn letting his hands go while he's moving.
Mm-hmm.
Shakur don't even do that. Shakur don't do that. You got to be standing still for Shakur. Keep it real. Like I ain't hating on him. I'm for real. I don't see Shakur like doing like getting those punches off, like off the move and back off the move. Like Shakur, you really got to be standing there for him, and that's their style. That's from what I see.
But yeah, I feel what you're saying. Yeah, Keyshawn, same thing. Yeah, I feel what you're saying. He counter punch. I feel like you kind of got to be right there. He don't really be moving and punching like how you saying. I feel like I feel, and again too, when you talking about the scoring, how do you score a fight? A lot of people don't even know how to judge a score fight. It's a criteria, nigga. Like it's defense, effective aggression, punches landed, generalship. So yeah, the defense and shit is good. But how about when you got somebody in there that's active, that got crack, that's also, even if they not all the on your skill set, they still there, and you just super defensive, landing the jab, they gonna give it to him. Boy.
Yeah. And boxing, knockout boxing said that a while back. And he made a lot of sense. And I was like, you know what? I'm like that. He absolutely right. Like, why ain't nobody talking about that? Like don't if Shakur fight, because Shakur said out of his mouth. He said, if I fight, if when I fought Edward De Los Santos, if that was Tank in the ring, y'all would have said that was great, bruh. If that was Tank in the ring and that fight played out just like that, Tank got the victory.
Tank got the victory and that's what, like, to me, like when I saw that fight, I'm like, that's why as much as people was calling for the Tank versus Shakur, I always said that'll be a harder fight for Tank, but I still think he cleans him up. And to me, it's not even a comparison, because even when you saw the Edwin De Los Santos fight, whoever's really calling for that fight, just know that if Shakur and Tank fight, that shit is gonna be Shakur and Edwin De Los Santos times 3, nigga. He's gonna be super on it. He's definitely not gonna engage. So it's like,
but the crazy, we know what you said right there. You took the words out of my mouth. He not going to engage.
I get it. They both champions in the same division. People have been talking about. I get it, bro. But looking at the fight, looking at the squabble, I'm like, I already see how that's gonna play out, bro. Like it's not. I just don't like.
And to be real with you, pound for pound, like people say what they want to say about Tank resume, man. Like I don't even gotta go that much deep into it. I said this, and my wife right upstairs, she'll tell you right now. When Tank was fighting Frank Martin, because Frank Martin, if anybody know it, Frank Martin, that's my favorite fighter at 135. That's I love his style. Like when Frank Martin was getting ready to fight Tank, No lie. I said, I'm scared for a couple of reasons. I said, because I fuck with Tank and Frank Martin, my man.
Mm-hmm.
But I said this. I said, one thing that um outside of this fight, once this fight is over with, I could say Tank fought the last nigga I think that could knock him out. And that was just my thing. I think Frank punch. I think Tank fought the last nigga at that weight class that I think that could knock Tank out.
That's what I was saying, bro. Before they even announced that fight, I've been saying when this conversation with Devin and Tango, I'm like, bro, I think Frank Martin is a tougher fight for him, bro, because Frank got that crack, he got the skill, he got the defense, which we all saw from 1 through 4, 1 through 5. He was moving, he was putting paws on Tank, he was combinations, boom, 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 niggas in the crowd. Oh my god, exactly how.
Yeah.
And that's why I say, yo, if he beat Frank Martin before they even announced it, before anybody was talking about it, I'm like, if he beat Frank Martin, I'm good with Tank at 35. Like, if he beat Frank Martin, he's the last of the threat. He done fought the heavy line. He done fought the hardest punches he could fight. After that, I'm like,
niggas
could touch him.
laughed at me. Word, niggas laughed at me when they said when I said to be real, Tank fought all the heavy hitters already. Like y'all keep talking about why Tank they saying Tank fought no top dudes. I disagree with that so much because anybody that Tank fought, none of them other niggas fought him. They ain't even. I don't want to hear that. Oh, he called this person. Man, you ain't make that fight. Cause same way people saying Tank the A side and he's supposed to send a contract. Shakur, I heard you and I heard Keyshawn say, when I want to fight, I get the fight.
Mm.
So if y'all are A side to all these other guys, cause Shakur, you the A side to Frank Martin. That's and Frank Martin, my man. I knew that going in. You the A side.
Mm-hmm.
That move that Frank Martin did, I'd have did the same old thing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Cause you gotta think about it. Frank knew that it was getting hard for him to make 135. He said, if I'm going to leave, once I leave 135, I'm going to leave out making money.
That's a big fight for him. That's the fight. That's the fight everybody wants. So I'm like, So I'm with that. Let me go to GQ127. Salute. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Pound for pound boxing talk. The talk is the realest. He said Abdullah would beat Tank. Ooh, that's
you know what's crazy?
That's another harder fight, bro. To me, the fact that you brought up Abdullah, I'm gonna say this too now. And niggas gonna be mad at this. I think Abdullah is a tougher fight than the Devin fight, bro. Because Abdullah, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
And shout out to who wrote that?
GQ127. Hit that.
Shout out to you, brother, because you ain't all. You ain't all because Abdullah.
I'm not even mad at that, bro. Like, that's a good fight because Abdullah got that threat. He's another one that got that crack. You feel that he's fat? Yeah, people gonna say, but he's too young. He never fought a champion. He ain't fight nobody. It's too early. But when I'm looking at what he possesses, his ability, his quickness, he's able to get hit, get back up. His skills, his height, his dimensions. That motherfucker big, tall. It's like, bro, like certain shit, like. You gotta sell like I don't see it like, bro. To me, that is another tough fight for Tank, bro. Feel me? He said,
you know what? I tried to forget about Abdullah. My bad.
Yeah, I forgot about Abdullah, but he brought it up. He said Frank is not on their level. I don't know who they is, bro. So
where y'all get that from?
That's the same dude, GQ127. I don't know who they is, and he said Frank is not on their level. Are you talking about like he's not on the Shakur and a Devin level? Or you talking like who you talking about specifically? And I'll break it down for you. Then he said, I'm from Cleveland too, been seeing him. Okay, shout out to Cleveland then. Shout out to Bone Thugs, the Bone. Shout out to you, bro. Hit that like, subscribe. It's that real boxing talk over here, bro. I got the link in jump on and express or you stay in the chat.
What I think? You know what I think about that Like, and it's no cap. And I think Tank could respect me for saying something like this, which I don't need nobody respect. But I'm saying, but like, I think with Tank and Abdullah Mason,
Mm-hmm.
it probably don't be um about the styles or nothing, because they both of their styles they match up real good. It's gonna be who get their shit off, because the first one to get their shit off, and then we can't even say that, because I think both of them got enough to like this. Let's just say he dropped Tank first round. Tank got enough to come back and end the fight the next round, or drop on the next round. So that's one of those type of fights. So when
Mm-hmm.
you say that that's a harder fight, that's definitely, because I don't see Shakur. I don't see. I think, me personally, I think once if Tank fight Shakur, Devin, no, Devin getting back up. Shakur or Keyshawn, I think once they go down, they staying down. But I
Mm.
think Devin, for some way, after I seen that him getting up off of Ryan, even though I think that fight would have been over at that
Mm-hmm.
point with another referee, but getting up like that and then still catching those hooks, even the ones that they didn't call knockdown, like, bruh, you got your ass whooped, son. You got
Yeah.
beat.
Yeah. And he proved to me that Devin, and a lot of people get chin and heart confused. This is another difference
Yeah,
between a fighter that got a good chin and heart. Those are two different things. Devin, I don't think that proved that he has a chin, because he did keep going down. But to me, that proved that he could get back up, and that showed that motherfucker had heart. So feel me, I think
yeah.
if he get clipped by Tank and it's not one of them joints that completely sleep him, Devin will get back up and probably get beat worse, but he will get back up and keep going. So word, I feel that. Let me see. He said, oh, Chew BB, shout out Chew, bro. Hit that like, subscribe. It's pound for pound boxing talk, where the talk is the realest. He said Tank ain't fight the best comp yet, y'all. He gotta beat Devin, T.O., Keyshawn, Shakur. He could easily beat all of them. I halfway agree with your statement. I feel like he could easily beat all of them. When you say he ain't fight the best competition yet, the only competition that I really think that will show me something is if he beat like a Gary Antoine Russell at 140, because Gary Antoine styled that aggressively. Plus, he got that crack. He bigger. He been there for a minute, and I would probably say like a to me like a Edwin. Those to me are like the toughest fights. Cause that'll be, to me, that's the best comp. If he beat Gary, if you just going up to 140, you talking about one, because I think he easily washes Sabril. I think he easily washes everybody at 140. But
Yeah.
to me, the toughest that'll make his competition the best is a Gary Antoine, like a Keyshawn, and like a Edwin De Los Santos, because they all got that threat and they all got some skill, and they could all, if they land a punch, it could do something to Tank. And Tank, remember, he 5'4". So those are the dudes. But I agree that he easily beat all them dudes though. But I respect it. I respect it. Let me see what else.
But that's my problem with that though. My problem with that is that like how fast people, like, they putting Keyshawn up there because Keyshawn just got a belt. Like, I don't see how, it's crazy because like, even when I don't even like it. I don't even like the way it feel on me. While because do be feel like I be dissing niggas, but I know I'm keeping it 100.
Keeping it
Like,
100.
but I just can't see who who they can look at to put Keyshawn up there as the best. Like, Shakur got the 3 divisions. He got his pass. I don't see how fast we see. I know what I see. I
Mm-hmm.
know what I see. And I see, and I know why you put Edwin De Los Santos up there. I know what I seen. We seen him in other fights.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So I definitely get what you. I just don't see how fast. Like, when they say Tank don't fight A level, who A
Mm.
level?
That's what I'll
Frank
be.
Martin. If you gonna do that,
It's different levels, bro. Like, I think a lot of these dudes is A level, but I think there's a difference between great. You know what I mean? Like, it's just that's what. But the reason I put Keyshawn up there so fast is because not even because he became a champion. You right though. A lot of people put him up there now because he's a champion. I'm not too big on because you a champion that makes you a great fighter or a tough fight for this person's kind of style. I'm not big on that. I watch the squabbles. I'm putting Keyshawn up there now because to me, I've seen a lot of what he do. He got that threat factor, his skills, his defense, everything I'm seeing about Keyshawn ability to me is like why I'm putting him like, yo, if Tank beat him, that's another better best comp. You feel me? Even a Loma. To me, Loma is a tougher fight than a lot of these dudes because Loma, people talk about his age, but I never seen a fight where Loma was just getting fucking beat up or where he was getting dropped or none. Even to his last, I mean, it was Cambosis, but you feel what I'm saying? Like he body shot, put him down, like he's still up there. You feel what I'm saying? A level, but I think it's different when you're talking about a Tank. You feel me? GQ, shout out. He said, oh, Chuck, Chu B. You put a good comment in there. I'm gonna get to that one too. But GQ127 said if Tank missed one of them wild punches against Abdullah, it's over. He going
That's what
out.
I just said.
That's why I was saying that's that threat factor. But you saying that, a lot of these so-called hardcores will be like, GQ, you bugging. That nigga ain't fighting
Yep.
nobody. He don't got no belt. How you gonna say
Yep.
Abdullah's a tough fight? But you looking at it like, nigga, Abdullah got, and that's what I be saying, bro. Like, niggas don't be watching. Nigga, I'm like, what fights are y'all watching? Like, I don't know what niggas be, but you 100% right, GQ. I agree with you on that comment. That's a fact.
I agree with you 100%. What fight? I really be standing like, yo, I'm like, I get it that y'all, and I be trying to like, let me see if I can see what they see. I'm like, I don't see it. I don't see half of the things that they be talking about. So I'm like, yo, just
You gotta
please.
sell me on it, bro. Like you gotta sell me on why Devin is a 50-50 fight against Tank. Like you gotta break it down. Like, and I'm not gonna go back and forth. I really want to like hear it out because from what I've been
Right.
seeing, it's like it's not
Yeah.
even a thing to me. Like, yeah, people
Not
been
even close.
talking and shit, but when you talk about the fight, I'm like, bro, it's not even to me. It's not even. It's easy work to me, bro. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Just like,
big shout out to you. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Go ahead. Get your mom.
no, I was
Say
about to say, just like when they said that, they seen the sparring session with Tank Davidson. And I'm like, how did y'all see Devin beating I said Tank treated Devin the same way. Yo, I just said this last night when I was like, Ryan made Devin look like a little boy. When Ryan wanted to fight, it's like Devin couldn't do nothing. When Tank was in that sparring session and he wanted to do something, yo, it's like it's nothing Devin could have done. So I'm like, what fight did they see? What sparring session did they see that I didn't see? I really went back over this, look at it 1,000 times, word is going pound for pound, and I couldn't see what they seen.
bro, it's like to me, it's like I'm gonna get to your comment too, Chubby, but he made a good point. Like I don't see it. And even when you look at what really, and I'm gonna say this again because we got some more people, and what really did it for me was watching that Devin versus Loma fight. And again, I'm not like one of y'all fans that just be talking out my asses. When I'm seeing something, I'm putting, bro, I had thousands of dollars on Devin in that fight. I really believe like I had my actual bread on that fight. You feel what I'm saying? But when y'all saying that this is a 50-50 fight, I'm like, well, if this nigga got so much ability and so much skill, he couldn't even separate himself from Loma. A lot of people thought that shit could have went either way. So how you see that fight and then say when he fight Tank, it's so you are you insinuating that Loma's a better fighter than Tank? If you are, then that's cool. You entitled to the opinion. But if not, you gotta break it down to me because I'm like, how could you see that fight and then say if he go against this dude, it's a 50 or he going, I'm just not. And remember, these dudes are the same dimension. Tank and Loma about what in height, what in reach, both southpaw. And Loma was putting paws on him to the point where niggas was like, who's gonna win this fight? And now you telling me
Yeah,
this dude is going against another dude that's the same dimensions as this dude, but better skill and more crack. But it's a 50 or he washes. I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. Chubb B
yeah,
was I got you in here. I don't see you, but you don't gotta be on camera if you don't want to, but you can speak your piece, bro. I don't know if your mic on or not or what's going on. It just showed black. But the link in the chat, if you gotta jump off and jump back on, the link is still there for you. Anyway, though, I see your comment here, so I'll touch on it. Chew BB said y'all underrating Shakur. I don't think I'm underrating Shakur. Like I see what I see in Shakur. He's a great boxer, but I'm talking about compared to a Tank. Now, if you talking about Shakur against I don't know, Richardson Hitchens or Shakur against Devin, then I'll be like, okay, that's a little closer or whatever. Or Shakur might wash Devin because his defense and shit like that and all that. But when you putting somebody like a Tank in there, to me, the styles, that's an all bad matchup. Cause Tank gonna be more active. He gonna cut that ring. He gonna be on him. He gonna eat them shots that he been eating from the hardest hitters in his division. Like to me, he don't got nothing for Tank besides the defense and skill. But when you mention skill, I think they what and skill. I think Tank probably got even more skill because Tank been fighting dudes bigger, smaller, longer, wider, and still able to get them jabs, still able to do that when these dudes is fighting dudes a little smaller. So I don't know, bro. I don't think I'm underrating Shakur. I just think when it comes to a person like Tank, it's like, nah, bro. Like with that one, with that matchup,
And pound for pound,
yeah.
and pound for pound. Another thing that a lot of people and I, you know what, I ain't, another thing that they not really taking in accountability, like what we really see. Like, come on, man. I see that Tank is quicker than them. I see that Tank is faster than them. I see that Tank is more explosive than them. And I see Tank defense up par. Like
Mm.
I, that's why when people hear people say, "Oh, Tank don't need just a punch to beat Shakur or Devin," he don't. It's only one way that they can beat him, and they got to need a little bit of luck. That's just from what I see. But it's not even a shit on them. That's not even say that they no bad fighters. It's just telling us how good Tank really is. And so I can understand why some people saying, "Dang, why Tank ain't fight them?" See, the people that's really mad because they want to see those fights, like Pound, you want to see that fight, right?
I want
You
to.
want to see all those fights.
Nah, I really don't really care for the Tank and Shakur fight, just stylistically. But I want to see the Tank and Devin fight for sure. That's a fight I think will be a good scrap, like a good entertaining fight. The Tank and Shakur, to me, it's just gonna be Edwin 2.0, bro. Chubb, salute or BB. I don't know how to say your name, but
The
you and
Chubb.
him, Chubb, what's goody, bro? Hit that like, hit that subscribe. What's good with you? What's going on? Talk to me.
Salute.
So watch, I was just talking, my internet was just bugging.
Well, let's go off your lie. You say y'all underrating Shakur. What you talking about
Yeah,
against Tank, or you just talking about period? Because I
just in
think
general though, even in a tank fight.
like in general, I think
Huh?
Shakur is a great boxer in general. But when you talking
Yeah,
about a Shakur versus Tank, like
like
what do
him in
you
my
think?
in my opinion, him versus Tank is like a 60-40 fight in favor of Tank. I know Tank got the power, the explosiveness, but
Mm.
Shakur could box. He probably the best pure boxer out of everybody in boxing while having the best defense.
And you see, like what you saying that, like a lot of people be saying that, and I hear that a lot when they mention like a Tank versus Devin or a Tank versus Shakur. They
Nah,
always
Devin don't got nothing for Tank though. Like
Yeah,
he,
no, I'm
I
just
don't
saying.
see it at all.
I'm just saying the point you made. I hear that same point when it comes to
Mhm.
like Devin fans will say that, and Shakur fans will say that like, yo, Tank got power, but these people got skill, and these people got this. To me, I'm
Yeah,
like,
I get that.
Tank got the same skill, if not more, but he also got that crack. So it's like the skill thing to me
Yeah, the
kind of.
biggest difference between Shakur and Tank is definitely that power, though. Definitely.
Oh, I think that's the biggest difference between all of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but like when you look at it, they skill set is equal outside of power, though. When you break it
All right,
down,
can I ask you something?
they both.
All right, look,
Yeah,
what would like? I'm just saying, like, okay, look, I'm Tank. This picture is in your head right now. I'm Tank. I'm approaching Shakur. Now, this is simple as pop. I'm approaching Shakur. Be honest. Do you think Shakur opening up, letting his hands go, Tank in front of him?
nah,
I'm
that'd
just
be
asking.
dumb if you
Now that
give anything.
wait, look. Now, look. Here where I'm going. Here where I'm going with this. Then you don't think that Shakur will open up in front of Tank? So basically, all Tank have to do is be in front of Shakur all fight long, right? Because if
Yeah,
Shakur jump out, What points is he getting on a scorecard? Like because I don't think Tank
But
gonna be
look, this is the
scared. I
thing.
think
This a
Tank can
lot
put
of
himself in
this.
position. Go ahead.
This is the thing. Do you know Tank got the lowest output out of everybody in boxing, but he is the most accurate
But the
fighter.
most accurate, yeah,
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he averaged 11
isn't that
punches
by
per fight,
choice though?
per round.
Isn't that by choice? Keep it real. Isn't that by choice? Because even with keep it real,
I mean, Tank a counter puncher,
don't
so that's probably why it's
Tank a
so low.
counter puncher, Tank a leader, Tank is a brawler. I seen Tank do everything, son, and you know you did
Yeah,
too.
but
As a
look,
boxer fan, keep it real.
but you know who the second most accurate
Who?
is? Shakur, and he averaged 20. He connect 27 per round, or he
But
throw
I'm asking.
27 one
But
round.
that's why I'm asking. But that's why I'm trying to get like a fair shake out of you. Like I'm trying to get you like just to admit to whatever you
Yeah, I
think.
come in. I don't got no problem admitting what
That's
you
what I'm
got.
saying. Like Tank and Shakur fight. Let's just say Tank and Shakur fight, and
Mm.
Tank approaching Shakur. Like we know Tank don't. It's not like Tank butt cheek. Tank got skills. You just admitted it, right?
Yeah.
Tank
Tank
approaching.
cannot
Tank
box
coming
with
across.
Shakur.
Okay, Tank coming across the ring towards Shakur. Shakur doing any
But look
jabs
though,
at him? Anything?
I
I'm just
think that
asking.
I think that's GQ that just joined. Shout out, bro. Yeah, you
but
can jump
look
in
though,
too,
right
bro.
to your
Just
point.
your shit off.
You know, Tank is he take a couple of rounds to download the data, right? But this
Facts.
is the
People can't
thing.
bank on that.
You
People can't
can't
bank on
let
that.
Shakur get them rounds. You can't, because
But
once if he get
people
up a
can't
certain
bank
amount,
on
he
that.
gonna be on his bicycle, and I don't think
But how
Tank
can
gonna catch.
he get those rounds?
He's
How you
not
gonna get
tall
those
enough
rounds
or long
if he's
enough
not
to
going?
get him.
What
What
you
you
mean?
That's
say?
what
How
I'm
you
trying to
gonna
say.
get?
How
It's gonna be easy to get those rounds. Tank don't do nothing the first 3-4 rounds.
Yeah,
look,
that's easy
okay,
work for
look,
He
Shakur.
only throw like he
wait,
only throw like 10
hey,
punches every
okay,
round.
and look, that sounds good. I promise you that sounds good. Like I'm gonna ask you then. Look, round one.
If listen,
Okay, look,
if he
round
let
one.
Frank Martin outbox him, what you think Shakur would do to him, man?
Yeah, Shakur
Son,
literally like
Frank
Frank,
He let
Martin
he's
Leo
got
literally the
Santa
Frank
best
Martin
Cruz
pure
got
boxer.
power.
he let Leo Santa
Frank
Cruz
Martin
get
got
rounds off
skills.
on him. Come on, man,
yeah,
stop it.
Frank. The difference
Right,
though,
yeah, yeah. You don't let
Yeah,
Rolly
y'all
get
don't.
rounds on you, bro. Like,
Yeah,
the
I
come
don't
on.
know. I don't know if y'all. Hey, yo, keep it real. Every fight that ended, we already know how Tank fight ended, right? Was he or was he
Yeah,
not
That's
up
and
on the
cool, but
exactly.
scorecard?
Cool.
listen, that's the
No,
when have you ever
wait, come on.
when have you ever seen
Wait.
Shakur take
I
a
want
big
to
shot?
argue
You've never
about
seen Shakur take a big shot. Nobody
it.
ever hit
And you
Shakur with a
actually
big
fight.
shot.
When had to score for somebody that got the skill sets of a even a Frank Martin? Just that then. Let's just
Edwin
go
De Los
because I don't want
Santos
to
is
Edwin,
better
argue.
than Frank Martin. Edwin Santos is better than
What
Frank Martin.
yeah.
but
you
bro, he
think Frank
Edwin
Martin will
cracking
fight that
puncher.
fight?
Evan
You
did
think
Edwin
Frank
De
say
Los
Martin will
Santos will
fight that
knock
fight?
Frank Martin the fuck out, man.
That sounds good. I really hope
No,
you
it
get
don't
that fight.
sound.
But
Man,
look.
Frank barely beat
Okay,
Artem. What is you talking about?
look. I don't want to. Look, Frank did drop him though. Shakur ain't even scratch him.
But
But
look though.
He ain't win a
Frank
round
but
Martin
look.
against
won that
Shakur though.
fight
That's the
113,
difference.
But I don't want
Shakur
to
won
jump
that
on the topic.
120, 108.
Look. I want to jump on the topic though, because I really want. Because I'm trying to get y'all to answer this for me. Like I want to know, like round one, Tank approaches Shakur because y'all saying Shakur will get these early rounds. Round one, Tank ain't gonna go on the back foot. Like
Round
round
one,
one, Tank
he not
approaches
gonna throw that many punches though.
He ain't gonna throw no. He gonna
all.
let Shakur
He gonna be
jab.
trying to figure. He gonna be trying to figure the distance out, see what he can do, what he can't do. He
So
gonna throw
y'all,
feints.
so, okay, look, so you see round one as Tank coming out on the back foot and Shakur over him like landing shots, and Tank's like, oh, let me just download
No,
the data. I'm just asking.
Shakur just gonna gauge distance, throw the jab out there. Probe.
And he got
They
the
both
best distance
southpaws. He gonna play. He
control
gonna
in,
play with his lead
boxing.
hand.
He got the best distance control.
Y'all think
Distance
Shakur gonna
control
be
in
that
boxing.
comfortable?
Yes, he gonna be that
Yeah.
Shakur
comfortable.
gonna be that comfortable?
This the reason
Hmm.
Oh,
why Shakur will beat him because
I,
Tank got
that's
power,
why
so
I want this fight to happen.
he gonna be
Cause
hella alert. That alert. That's
that's
the
why I
reason
want.
why he gonna win.
That's why that you know what us as
There's a
boxing
difference.
fans,
Somebody
yo.
can stay alert for 12 rounds. That's Shakur's probably the only person in boxing who can stay alert for 12 rounds.
Right, Shakur, he
He don't
don't
make
gas out
mistakes.
either. He
What
stays
what
sharp
mistake
all
have you ever seen
12
Shakur
rounds.
make? You never seen
Yeah,
him
he
almost get
be
knocked out. You
first.
never seen him
Yeah,
almost. You never seen him get stunned. You never seen nothing.
we never rock, wobble,
He
hit
All
barely
I'm
even
nothing
lose
saying is I don't.
rounds.
at all.
Yeah, but you got to think about Shakur fighting the type of competition that
And
Abdullah
who is Tank
Mason's supposed to
fighting?
fight.
Who is Tank
They
Oh,
fighting?
I
competition
said,
not that
listen,
different,
I said
bro.
the type of competition. The
Sha-
type. Tank
Tank
ain't
never
fighting
even
none of
fought
those
an
type of
elite.
competition.
Tank never even fought an elite boxer.
So, I look.
nah, bro. When you
Who?
say
Who is elite?
like he an elite fighter, I really don't think that.
The only elite fighters that won at 135 right now, I say Tank Shakur. Then you got Keyshawn. I
Yeah,
think
Loma
Loma
elite
elite
too.
too, but
I would
it's just simple.
Frank Martin
agree
not
with
elite.
both of y'all.
Frank Martin
Who?
not elite.
I would
No,
agree.
Frank Martin
Frank
is
Martin
like
not
Frank
I would,
Martin like B
No,
plus.
Frank
Frank
Martin
Martin like
C
B
level.
plus.
because he
That's
got
C
knocked
level
out.
all day.
Because he got knocked out.
No, he just B plus. Why? How you struggling
Nah,
with
Frank,
Artem?
he just
You never
yeah,
even
he
heard of
got
Artem before.
skill,
You was
but it's
struggling
just
with
he
Artem.
missing
Come on,
that
man.
it factor.
so he broke Autumn. He broke Autumn
Yeah,
No, he
orbital bone.
didn't.
And
He didn't break Artem orbital
okay,
bone, man.
Autumn
Stop
said,
lying, man. No, he did not. He did not break his
bro,
orbital
I don't.
bone.
that
Uh,
fight would have been a draw if he ain't knocked
why
him down, bro.
you
And
saying
he had
stop
Frank
lying?
Martin hurt
Autumn.
to the body a
Uh,
couple
uh, uh,
times.
okay, I get that. All I'm saying is, did Frank Martin still drop him and win the fight?
Barely won it, but
Did
he
Frank
won
Martin?
it. I gave it to him. He won it.
Yeah, but Shakur styled on
Artem
Artem.
barely even
Artem
won
ain't
2
win a
rounds against
single round
Shakur.
in that fight.
So what the
I
scorecards
think
was?
he
I
won.
don't even think he won a
Wait,
round against Shakur.
Okay, so with those,
Mm-mm.
I
wait.
know both scorecards
Oh
by heart. I know
no! So
both
you can't
scorecards
skip
by
past
heart.
that now. Then now you got to give it to me. What the scorecards was now? 'Cause look, you said he only won one, two, three.
All
Scorecard,
right,
just because the scorecard say
Shakur
that
was
don't mean it's true.
120, 108, 119, one on
Just
that.
because the scorecard
What
say
the
don't
score
mean it's
was?
true.
Frank's his was 115, 112, then 113, 114 for
115,
Frank Martin.
That's one.
112. What's that? That's seven.
That's 5 rounds to 7, right?
Yeah, that's 7-5.
Yeah, then 113, 114 for Frank when he fought Arden.
I get that,
Okay, that's
but
close.
the thing about with Frank,
Then Shakur 120,
Shakur never
108,
even been in a
119,
split
109.
decision. Come on, man.
that's
The
down
thing
good.
that I think the thing that I agree with both of y'all is that with GQ, I agree that Shakur styled on him and C Breezy. What I agree with what he's saying is the style of competition that Tank been fighting. Like he fought the hard. When he say like the competition that these dudes is fighting, like when I look at Shakur resume and who he fought, like he fought champions. But when I look at the two big names that come to mind when I think of Shakur is Oscar Valdez, Jamel Herring. And when I'm looking at these dudes, like they really don't have no threat factor to them. But when I look at like a Tank, like Tank been fighting the hardest punches and dudes that like how old boy was talking about
Hardest punch
Abdullah,
with no
dudes that
skills.
So I got a question for you. Who's Tank top 3 opponents he fought?
to
Pedraza.
me it was
Wait, let him
I
answer
wouldn't
it,
I
bro.
wouldn't
You talking about Pedraza? That was his first.
to me a lot of people would say Pedraza because at the time Pedraza was that dude, but to me that wasn't. I don't put too much on Pedraza. To me, it was Frank Martin. I would say Barrios and I would probably say Ryan. I would say those three because of the threat factor they bought and how them fights was. I was like, yeah, like to me, those are and how he did it, like with the Isak, how he was with the one hand. And I love that performance because he really was boxing the shit out of him. His defense was impeccable too.
No,
Right,
his defense
yeah.
wasn't
I
impeccable
don't know
though. His
why people
defense
said that
wasn't
was a
impeccable
close
against
fight.
Pitbull Cruz. He got hit
I
hella.
mean, how
He
much
got hit a
time?
lot of times.
No, and
Yeah, but he
No,
definitely beat
he
and
people.
beat him
Tank
for sure.
quick too. Yo,
But when I'm talking
Can I
about,
tell you my top 3
but when
Tank
I'm
opponents?
talking about like a Shakur opponents, his opponents ain't really had a. All right, Jersey, be easy, bro. Salute, stay safe, God bless. Hit that subscribe. When I see like a Shakur opponents, I'm like, these dudes ain't really got nothing that could really deter a fight. Like they don't got
But
no
Oscar
threat
Valdez
factor.
was
So
a
like a
knockout
Frank,
artist though.
but Oscar
Yeah,
He
he
the
Valdez,
most
came in at
accomplished.
30
He
and 0
more
with
accomplished than
23
anybody
knockouts.
Tank ever even fought.
man, Pitbull
when
Cruz
you
would do
talk,
Oscar Valdez
Now,
dirty.
except Leo.
Pitbull Cruz
Huh?
would run right through Oscar Valdez. Keep it up.
He probably
I
would. He probably
mean,
that's
would.
Shakur got some
but,
opponents better
but,
than
Because
Pitbull.
Valdez
but
swings
Pitbull's not as
wide. Pitbull Cruz know how to go to the body. He know how to straighten his
Yeah, but look
punches
how
up some. Like,
that's a completely different weight
But
classes
Pitbull,
though.
it's easy to beat
this is
Pitbull.
what I'm
I
saying.
mean,
Edelin
one
was
This is
weight
top
what I'm
tier.
class,
saying.
one weight.
Man, that's like
That's
two. He at
135.
140. He 130. That's a two completely different weight class. They body styles two
Pitbull Cruz
completely
is
different too.
5. Pitbull Cruz is 5 foot, son. Just because he went, that's why I be. See, you got to just give Pitbull Cruz credit. He's
Credit for
five
what? He
two.
ducked Shakur.
I'm talking about.
You don't
Okay,
get no credit.
it,
Frank Martin ducked too. You
oh,
don't get no credit for that, man.
how,
I say
I can't
Yeah,
call
we
Frank Martin.
normalized ducking too
I
much,
can't call
Man,
but
Frank
Frank
Martin
Martin ducked.
dumb.
It's
How you
simple.
dumb?
You signed the
think about
contract and
Fight.
then
think
you
about it.
didn't fight. You
You
pulled out.
can't
That's a duck. I don't care what you call it.
But but
Yeah, it's just like
that money
Schofield. Like
that
all the heavy hitters Shakur's finna
Man,
fight,
he
they
could have
all
fought
pulled
Shakur
out
then
on
fought
Alfred
Tank. What
Assassin,
money?
not
Tank fought
fighting.
people with losses
yo
before. He about to
did
fight somebody who
Dubois
got beat up by somebody Shakur stopped.
yo did Dubois um did he duck on Parker?
You're not talking about heavyweights.
Who?
No, I'm just asking a question because we talking about boxing. See, I don't talk about just a boxer. I like to talk about boxing.
He pulled out because he was sick,
But
though. He
but
pulled
see,
out because he
you
was
you you
sick.
see how easy you said that. But when something need to fit your narrative, you said Schofield dunk.
But Frank
Hey,
Martin
Right,
look,
you
wasn't
signed
sick.
you
I
Frank
didn't
signed
say
the
Martin
com- you
flaked
Gervonta.
on
signed the
I
whole
Shakur.
said
contract.
Schofield. I'm talking
You
about
signed the whole
Schofield. You
contract.
said you
Everything was complete. It was
said
done. You about to start training camp.
no,
You signed the
no. I
contract.
said look, we gotta stay right here.
Yeah, don't move
Yeah,
the
I'm,
goalposts. He
yeah. I didn't
already
say
he
something about.
signed the contract. He was
Y'all
healthy.
trying to get me off.
But
No,
he's
I don't fall for that. Look,
now
I said Frank. I said
Floyd Schofield.
my bad.
Y'all call Floyd Schofield the duck
Yeah,
because fight.
Yeah, but
Hold
look
on,
at all the shenanigans he was doing the whole build up
but
though. He
I
ain't pull up
feel
to the
that
you,
don't
press
but
matter.
conference.
we're
He
not.
ain't pull up
That
to
don't matter.
I
the
feel,
media. It do,
I,
but we
bro.
talking
It do.
I
about
just said
you say he ducked
y'all just said what's called it was sick.
the court, but then you duck Parker because Parker's
Oh,
sick.
I ain't say
But
that.
fucking Floyd,
Same thing.
somebody said that Floyd Schofield ducked Shakur, but Floyd Schofield Jr. is sick.
No,
But
Floyd
then when
Schofield
you
ain't
say,
sick.
but
So
Man,
yeah,
you
Dubois,
he's
seen the
sick.
re-
He
you
in the
Dubois.
seen the
hospital.
reports came you seen the
But
reports
look,
came out?
you saw what
Wait, the
Now what
report.
report?
Man,
What
they
The,
said that
report?
shit was a
Schofield
lie. They
they
say
just
they
said they was
checked his
just
all
lying.
his vitals, all his signs. He no poison him, no none of that. He probably
Yeah,
So
he
he
probably
was
was
just.
dehydrated from trying to cut
it
weight.
was a publicity
He
stunt.
probably was
That's why
dehydrated
it's
from
a
trying to
duck.
cut
So hold
weight.
on.
I
That's
mean,
your fault.
yeah, I got.
So hold on.
Well, I'll give y'all
So
that.
you
Then.
saying that report?
Yeah, my bad. If that's true, then
You saying that report came out that this
Yeah,
nigga's not
you
sick
didn't
at
see
all?
Eddie Hearn report when they called the hospital and all that shit. They say there was nothing. Yeah,
Nah,
he
they.
didn't even have no
So
IVs
you
in his arm
telling
in
me?
the picture. Look, you can't be
Yeah,
sick
you had
in
to
the
look.
hospital without IVs in your arm if you got poison.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Hold on. So you
But
he
look
better
though,
not, yo.
no,
but
no,
He
It's
hold
a
on,
better
whole
not, yo.
video.
no, hold
let me tell you something. Let me
on,
tell you
hold
something.
on, hold on, hold on,
When Floyd, when they first put up, they say it was
hold on,
food poisoning.
hold
Next
on,
thing you know, they white cream
hold
on.
on,
Yo,
Which
he
one
better
is
hold
it?
not.
You know they lying. They overly
Yo, he
ducking.
better
hold
not.
on, though.
I could believe it,
Hold
Go
on,
watch
but
the Eddie Hearn. Go
hold
watch the
on,
Eddie Hearn interview. I think it's on one of them things.
hold on,
It's most
hold on, hold
go on
on,
Twitter. Schofield, they just
bro.
confirmed they was
no,
lying.
he
Hold
said it's
on,
not.
bro. You telling me
It's
this?
a whole Eddie Hearn
Hold
interview.
on, bro. You telling me this nigga was in a hospital
Yeah,
and did a
anybody
photo
can
op,
check themselves in the hospital and say some shit like that.
Yeah, it's on
Hey,
Fight
yo,
Night.
wait,
bro? Ain't
yo,
no way.
this is
Hold on, I gotta
this
pull
a
up
Man,
fact though,
if
right,
you got
y'all?
this.
poison, you will have IVs in your arm. He didn't even have no IVs in
Hey,
his
yo,
arm. He just laying there.
because over here on Pound for Pound, yo, on some real shit, we really stick to all facts. Is this a real fact though, yo?
That's fact. It's a whole video of Eddie Hearn talking about it.
Like,
Yeah.
like he,
I
so he
pull
say
this
he
shit up
say
right.
Man,
he
go
faked
watch
it.
it. Yes,
Yo,
man,
that's
they called the
crazy.
hospital. What you mean? You don't think they got it?
No, no, I'm saying, no, I'm not saying y'all. Look, if
No,
that's
I'm just saying you
real,
don't
then
think they got $100 million
no,
boxing card. You don't think they about to call and confirm and see if that shit true or not?
no,
Hold on,
that's what
yo.
I'm asking. Like, did they prove it that like he
Man,
was really
just watch
lying?
the Eddie Hearn
Like,
interview. Eddie Hearn won't lie.
He said
Yeah.
yes.
I mean, he won't lie
I
about
no,
that
Yo,
situation.
I don't know if it was GQ or Chubb, but y'all said it was on Fight
No,
House.
I ain't say
What
if I had. I
video?
don't know.
Let me
I
share
just
my
know it's an Eddie Hearn interview. I think I watched it today. It was early
Eddie
today. I
Yeah,
Hearn.
watched
it
it.
is
Eddie.
Fight Hype, Fight Hub, or check match room. It's
and
one of them.
All right, let me check.
But
he
I
say
think it's Fight Hub or Hype.
he
It's
say he
one of them.
faked
All
it.
right, let me.
Yeah, they said there was nothing in the system.
Hold
They checked every vital sign. They said it was nothing in the system.
But you gotta think about it before they missed the press conference because they said they stole his passport or something like that.
Yeah,
Y'all really
I
believe
ain't
that,
like
bro?
none of that. Like all that. My no, I could believe the fight, the passport thing. That right there, that ain't even get me going. I ain't even gonna hold you. What got me going was the drug thing. I'm like, bruh, I'm from the hood for real. Cops come involved with you and drugs is involved. Somebody going to the station. Something. They ain't just taking those drugs. They not just taking those drugs and saying, oh, we heard about this. Go about your business. You know what I mean? So
where.
that drug thing, that they took the drugs and said, oh yeah, we had got called. Yeah, so we just gonna take the drug. No, that don't happen like that. We all know that. That don't happen like that.
Yo, if y'all could
Cop,
see my screen. Yo, which one? I gotta see it. Ain't no
I would say
way.
I don't know. It's one of them. He talking about it though. I can't. I would say I can't even. If I back out, it's gonna kick me out. So I don't even.
Eddie
I can't
tell
even go on YouTube. I
Schofield.
would just look for
Look, that
my
go one right
history.
there. One of them said Eddie tell Schofield something.
He better show up. That was 2 days. You said
Yeah,
this shit
Eddie
was
Hearn tell Schofield.
when
I know I
this
watched
came.
it today. I don't know if it was from yesterday or today, but I
Oh, that's
watched it today. Though.
what he say? He said Schofield was faking.
Yeah, he was just talking about the whole little situation, the hospital and all that shit. None of the IVs and all that shit. Like it's one of them.
Dan, if y'all
Said, well,
could,
Try check
I
the
think
one
it's.
right
I think it's
there.
that one right there.
Right
let me-
there.
oh,
Yeah, check
Alright,
that one
that's
right
what
there.
that.
you know if y'all can hear this.
What is the best e-commerce business to start?
Yeah, we could.
First of all, this is IFL TV. Salute to you, bro. I'm just doing a reaction to this shit. If I get the audio, then I'll take it off my screen. I don't want you to get offended like I'm doing something. Everybody, this is IFL TV. I just want to see. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no fucking way, bro. Let me see.
Yeah, I went.
Let me see what you talking about.
I'm listening.
The board spoke to the board's doctor, said no, like, had all these scans, he's in hospital bed, there's no way he'll be sanctioned to fight. So then we had to provide a list of fighters to His Excellency, boxing board for the W, his favourite. He went to the I've ever seen, to be honest with you. Huge respect to Josh Hadley. Obviously.
Yo, does this look familiar to y'all? Or?
Weight situation.
Wait, what'd he say?
Let's
No,
start
I'm
from the
saying-
beginning.
Yeah, because I heard. All right,
To-
started back here. Hold on.
This is Kevin Cassius for IFL TV. How are you, first of all?
I'm good. Accusations from him
Hold on.
that Floyd Schofield was taken ill. All kinds of accusations from him. And I saw pictures of him sort of out cold on the hospital bed last night. And we had to go to work, really, to be honest with you. Had a meeting with His Excellency at about...
Nah, this ain't it, because he would have came like bugging out. Like, this nigga live.
And he would have said it right. He would.
Y'all gotta show me this shit, bro. Y'all gotta show me this shit, bro. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I need the facts.
Because he would have said it right there. Like, that was the opportunity to say
I
it right
watched
there.
this shit. I watched this shit
Yeah,
earlier
it's
today.
most.
Yo,
And
you
Floyd
know what?
Schofield came out to say they was trolling too. Like,
Yo, you know
he
what?
ain't do nothing. We was my dad was trolling. Like all that was lies. Like
Bro, if you watched it earlier today, if you go to the link is always
that's
in
what
the
I said.
chat.
It'd be in my history or whatever. Like
Right.
I go out. Hold on, I'm about to go see.
All right, and the link gonna be in the
All right.
chat for sure. Come back on. All right, we're looking.
Yeah, I want to see that. I ain't going to pound for pound.
Yeah, it's
Over here,
definitely like on a.
I think
It's
it's
either Fight Hub or Fight Hype. It's
Hey,
one of them
pound
two.
for pound. One thing
But they
that
was
Taylor going to
inside
stand
of
on is that it got to be solid evidence over here, bro. We don't want nothing.
Now boxing talk, bro. It gotta be evidence, bro. And I don't got no problem with the truth, but it's I can't believe
Right.
believe that this nigga was in a hospital bed, out cold, took the picture, and then they brought back the fucking papers and was like, nothing's wrong with this nigga. Like, ain't no way, bro. Y'all capping, bro. You capping.
Because my question would have been like, why your eyes is closed there, nigga?
Yo,
Like,
I'm saying, at that point, it's a photo op, bro. And if you telling me that these niggas went that far to go into different kind of I don't even want to say the D word. That's different.
Yeah.
That's a different.
That's
But
that's
they was
something
lying
like.
on Script Thompson. They poisoned him. They like cream. They food like it was.
Yo,
he
never
got caught up lying about that. And he
Yo,
admitted to
No,
lying.
that's what I think. That's what I think happened though. I think that they really like to be real though. I think that they got food poisoning and this T Dubois the same problem. I just think that you know what I mean. We got to think about from America to go over there, man. Like and then it's a whole
that
different
is a
concept.
big deal. But
And
my problem was
Floyd,
you don't
because I
blame
know
somebody else that had nothing to do with it. Then
That-
when it got
that's
up
the
to you,
problem.
yeah.
I know
But
niggas
that's
that
why it
went
looks
to
fishy. That's
Mexico.
why I'm claiming like this low key a duck. You not
Would you
finna
say pound for pound?
do all these my fault.
I was saying that I know niggas that'll go to like a spot like Mexico, eat some shit and be fucked up.
Wow.
So when I heard Daniel Dubois come out sick, I'm like, okay, maybe it's some shit in the air or the water out there. Cause now that's two niggas from the same area in that same pulling out for sickness. So I'm like, I don't know. But when you saying that they got the reports, like the facts, IVs, and telling that nothing was wrong with this
I
nigga,
need
that's a
that.
little
Yeah, I
crazy.
need to see that. I ain't gonna hold you. Cause I ain't
Who
gonna front.
Yeah, it's
GQ back?
on Everything Boxing channel at like 4 minutes and
All right,
25 seconds. He gonna like start playing the audio of Eddie
good,
Hearn talking about it.
good looking. Let me go on my TV. Matter of
Yeah,
fact, so I can
yeah.
go to
I
shit
ain't
myself.
gonna hold you. I need to see that because I ain't. Well, I was like, it's not like I was like motherfuckers like capping phone. I just think that motherfuckers like
I think he posted like
really.
23 hours ago. You should see one of the videos. It's like
I
some
think people.
Good
I
exposed
looking.
think
Floyd Schofield.
yeah. I think people just really had they like. You know what I mean? Like we human, so we felt for him. Like, come on. But if that's true right there, come on, man.
Okay.
Like I don't understand.
Everybody, hold on. Everybody be. Hey yo,
It's
Wolverine,
like
you said
4
it's 4
minutes and like
minutes and what?
20 seconds. Start playing it from right there. He gonna start playing the audio on the phone.
Hold on.
So I'm gonna start this off
Y'all,
by saying,
first off, shout out to this Everything Boxing. Oh, you using my chat. So yeah, shout out Everything Boxing. You using my chat. Yeah, I'm reacting to your video, bro. We going off of it. Why I don't know why you ain't say this new. I just had Everything Boxing in my fucking
Yeah,
chat.
why
Ain't
ain't
no
say
way. Let
nothing
me hear
about it?
this. Hold on. You said
Like
4
4 minutes and
minutes
20
20
seconds. Then
seconds.
he gonna put his phone and start playing the
All right,
audio.
bet. All right, everybody be quiet real quick. I gotta hear this shit. Hold on.
Hold on, you
With all due respect, it's a bit of a strange one. So I don't know these people. But what I do know is they checked themselves in the hospital, said they'd been poisoned, and were sprawled out on a hospital bed. They had every check known to man, but nothing really came back. And now what? They're all of a sudden they're all right now. They're on weight. Oh, I can't believe we've been pulled out of the fight. It don't make sense at all. So I don't know. I mean, it's irrelevant now because he's out, and that'll be his lot. I didn't make a decision to pull him out of the fight. The board did. Because he says he's been poisoned and he's in hospital laying on the bed taking pictures for Instagram. What do you expect the British Boxing Board of Control to do? I mean, in light of how dangerous this sport is, in light of what things have happened lately, do you honestly think the Commission are going to allow a guy that's in hospital 3 days before the fight and has to stay overnight to just wake up the next morning and go, I'm all right now, I don't know what the fuss was about. No, I know I said I got poisoned, but actually, I don't know. So, I mean, it could be more of a mental issue than anything.
Yo, so all right, so basically what I got from that, this nigga Eddie Hearn basically just said that Daniel and Floyd Schofield was in the hospital taking pictures, and he said wasn't specific, but he was like they had all kind of tests ran, and he said nothing really came back. But what I'm confused is he's saying now they up and happy, like, oh no, we good now. Did these niggas tweet out or something? Did they say, yo, I'm healed, or where unless that's some shit he just know where they
No, he probably
contacted
know that
him.
because I was just watching the little the press conference, and people was in the comment like some Floyd Schofield ain't even want to look Shakur in his eyes, even do like a face off or some shit like that. Like, I guess they saying he good,
So
so
he
like he out of the
Yeah, but
hospital,
they
so you can't be from out of no hospital in a couple of hours if you just
the
you got
Schofield said
checked
they was
in
gonna
for
be
poison.
ringside at the fight.
Yeah, what you gonna be?
well,
Why would you be ringside at the fight in 2 days? Like, come, that don't even make sense.
I mean, if it
If
was
you
the weight,
poison, you
then
know how fucking long you gotta be in the hospital. You gotta get
yeah,
all that shit
that was.
pumped through your system, and like if it was if they checked all the tests and there was none came back, you lying.
I don't know. I
right,
don't
he
You ain't
said
even
take
got
that.
you ain't even got COVID in your so you ain't got the code. Like you ain't got nothing in your system.
Yeah, I don't know what to take for that.
Yeah, people
That's
ducking
something.
exotic ways these
You
days.
know they're gonna call the hospital. They got millions of dollars.
I
That's
just,
their
I just
investment. You
don't.
know they calling to check and see if everything's straight.
I need to see reports, nigga. Like, hell yeah, if I
Cause you
got
fucking their
millions of
money
this,
up. Like that everybody was I was looking that was the only fight I really wanted to see for real, for real.
Yo,
for real.
low key, that and
Israel Madrimov.
But that's
Madrimov and Virgil. Yup,
Yeah.
that I ain't going like low key, and I only want to
yeah.
see the Shakur fight because like
I just want to see
I
how he
tell you,
come back off his hand. I already know Shakur was gonna stop him like TKO late with like a body shot.
You know what I
Bro,
thought was
I don't
gonna
see.
happen?
Man, he was
I
going.
thought,
Man,
I
he was
thought,
that dude.
I
He
thought.
probably would have never boxed again after that shit. He was gonna beat
No,
him so bad.
who kid?
Shakur was gonna beat
Kid.
Floyd Schofield so
I
bad.
think this is what I thought was gonna happen. I ain't even gonna hold you. I thought Kid was gonna start off probably round 1 and 2. Kid. Shakur was gonna start because I think Shakur was gonna get to the point that he's gonna have to start letting his hands go. And I think Shakur was gonna start picking up from round
Be like this.
4.
Be throwing.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have to pick up. Yeah, he's gonna have to 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 Shakur. I think something gonna happen. This is just
It
me.
wasn't gonna
I
go
think
that far. It
something
was
gonna
gonna
happen. No, I'm just saying this is
after
only my
round 1 or
breakdown.
2, Floyd Schofield was gonna burn himself out.
Yeah, he
All right,
burnt
look,
on his last fight.
I thought something was gonna happen in the 7th round, and Shakur was gonna go for a kill shot and miscalculate something. I thought Kid was gonna really like shock the world, not
Oh, I would have bet
what's
you
the lot.
$1,000 on that shit.
No, I wasn't putting no
Let me
money on
ask
it.
you
I
this.
wasn't putting no
Oh,
money on it.
oh my
I wasn't
bad.
putting no money on it. I think
This
that's
is
what I thought
exactly
was
what
gonna
I
happen.
said. You specifically underrated Shakur though. Like
But
Let me
it's
ask
something
y'all
we
this.
never seen here.
I
You
think,
saying he gonna knock him
the
out?
thing, a lot of people don't understand is Shakur distance control and his IQ. That's mental pressure. A mental pressure can wear you down more than him even throwing a
let me
punch.
ask you. Let me ask you this, because I think both of y'all, unless it was just UBQ, somebody said that Shakur is gonna stop him. Like, what do you see about Shakur right now, even with all his hand injuries and all of this, that you like, nah, bro, I'm telling you, like, he would have
His
stopped. Like,
I
what
say
do you
Shakur a good
mentally,
body.
Schofield
Shakur a great
gas
body
tank.
puncher.
That's
And that's what he's
why I
gonna do.
say
He's gonna
he'll
take
get
him
the
to deep
stoppage for
waters.
real.
one at a
I
time? Because
say
both of
yeah,
y'all started. I heard gas tank and
he was gonna take him to deep waters. He's gonna gas out regardless. Like you can't keep up with Shakur pace. Shakur can do that pace for 12 rounds straight. Floyd can't do that shit, man. And it was gonna probably get later to round like maybe the 8th round. Then them body shots is gonna be over with. If you already gassed and somebody punch you in your body, what you gonna do?
But my thing is like, bro, Shakur just came off of an injury, throwing a body shot with 16-ounce gloves on.
It's cool. He healed. He
Like,
good now. You gotta think he had his hands was fucked up for what he said 6 or 7 fights. So you punching the same injury
Man,
over and over and over. Now it's fixed.
His hand been
Kid
messing
got a
since
big
the
ass.
Casey fight. He just now got surgery a couple months ago.
Look at the body shots he was in the article with. Why his hand was fucked up.
Yeah, Artem was on his. He had Artem running.
yeah, he was tearing them up with the body shot. Oh shit. Hold on. All right, you good.
It was gonna either be a
Yeah,
TKO. The ref
I
was
don't
either gonna stop or they was gonna throw the towel in.
The reason why I
The
said that,
level's different,
hey
man.
yo, tell me, do I make sense? Look, just as a boxing fan, look, and look,
Mhm.
this makes. I'm happy that y'all got on that awesome conversation. It makes sense. Did you or did you not see those right hands that Autumn was landing on Shakur?
Yeah, but
Y'all
man,
seen those, right?
but it was to the point where Shakur know it wasn't gonna be shit. That's why he started. That's why he started staying in the pocket.
No,
What
I'm
round?
talking about the
I
point
only
that
seen
when
Artem
Autumn
land
started.
one real shot on Shakur. That was in the 9th
No,
round. That left hook.
He probably
That's
landed
the
like
only
two of
one.
them.
I
That's the
think
only
Autumn
punch I
land
really saw him
a
land.
sneak left hook. I think Autumn land because he started tripling up the right hand. And like I'm not saying yeah, Shakur won the fight, hands down. Yeah, I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
just tell
But
me
all
one
I'm
round
saying
if I
is
can
that
rewatch it.
um
Cause I only
it
remember
was
really he getting
no
him
no no.
only.
All I'm saying it had to be in the late rounds because that's when
Yeah, it was the late
in my
rounds
head
because I think Shakur took like a
yeah
round
it's
off,
the
and I
late
think that's
rounds
the round Artem won.
because round 6 or 7 Shakur I ain't gonna front Shakur did have a window but I don't and y'all talk about gas tanks Shakur could have got Autumn out of there with all body shots. He was chopping them up like.
Yeah, he lacked that killer instinct. That's what that comes down to.
But
Yeah, he
the
don't
reason
got
why I
it.
say about that right hand is because like we can't just say Kid ain't punching. All I'm saying because
Yeah, he got
Man, he
sometimes
ain't
you
even got
can.
that many
I ain't
knockouts.
see. Yeah, I
I
don't see
did.
the power from Kid for
Man,
Just
what is
hear
real.
me.
knockout like
I
40-50% or something? Like his knockout ratio not
He
even
got
that
he
yeah.
high.
got 12
I
knockouts out of 18 fights,
but
which
you
is
hear me out.
decent. But I don't see that
But just
power
hear me
though.
out. Do Kid got a nice get a nice set of skill sets with him along with his power. I'm just asking, do he
No,
got?
Nah,
no,
he
He
ain't.
don't.
Nah, he ain't sharp
no.
enough. He ain't sharp enough.
He wild.
Okay.
You
He
can't be
not
wild.
sharp
Well,
at
well,
You
all.
can't be
well,
wild and fight a sharp counter puncher, man. Come
well,
on.
well,
Yeah,
I can
it's
see
gonna
why
look
y'all
like the
saying the same.
Valdez fight
If
But
versus
Edwin Dallas,
but
Cincinnati,
if
or he gonna
Edwin Dallas
stop him.
Santos couldn't hit Shakur with that shit, how the fuck you think
no,
Floyd
Yeah,
Schofield about to hit him?
Edwin is more of a real counter punch. That's how he
No,
caught
yes, he a power puncher
Valenzuela.
too, though. He
yeah.
aggressive counter.
Yeah,
He a
he a
aggressive power
power,
puncher.
but Edwin is at his best off counter. And think about look at that counter that he caught
Ryo.
um Ryo with. That was in the
Yeah,
middle of a punch, man.
Yeah, but
He caught them with a
he'd still come get you though. He was
yeah.
trying to come
Ryo
get
was
but what
Shakur, but
fight?
it wasn't
Ryo's
working.
But
Ryo was
I
punching
see. Look,
well in that fight.
what fight can you say that you could point me into in a direction that I could say Edwin walk somebody down? Edwin, like for real, Edwin fight the same way to me. But if you know a fight, because I really do want to see it, I ain't gonna hold you. Because
Shit, he
Edwin
was
is
doing
a
that shit to Ryo after he hurt him. He just started walking him down.
So if you
he
got
still was
eight,
counter. Look, he's going to take.
I mean, of course, it's gonna look like a counter because he walking him down, but he's still. I mean, you swinging some bullshit. I mean, what you gonna stand there?
But wasn't Edwin on the back foot when
Walking down
when
don't
he
mean just like Tank, like you just walking
no
forward and just you
no
can
I
walk
said
somebody down without that, huh?
no I said wasn't Edward on the back foot when he rocked
About Ryo.
when he rocked Rayo?
No, they was
Was he?
exchanging. He caught him in
Yeah,
between. Cause
it
Yeah,
was
first
like
he
yeah,
got, cause first they was
but look,
exchanging and he got dropped. Remember, the first time he
yeah,
got dropped in
he
the
got
exchange.
dropped
Rayo
first.
hurt him. Yeah, Rayo hurt him, but that ain't when Rayo got hurt.
No, I'm
This,
saying no.
this
Rayo got
happened.
hurt after they was exchanging and he clipped him. They was exchanging.
Yeah,
They both
Rayo was.
swung and he hit him.
I thought
I mean, yeah,
I
it's gonna
thought
be a
Rayo
counter, but it's
was
like
walking
you
up
already
there.
exchanged. So how is that really
And,
a counter?
yeah, no, because like Rayo came in and Rayo was walking him down, and they got in the middle of the ring, and he went for a big shot, and West Coast just slipped it and caught him with, but it was like a slip and punch, like that, like,
I mean,
and
yeah,
that's
if
what
somebody
I think
walking
out
you
of
down,
every
how could you walk
ball
them
fight.
down?
But he not
Yeah, they
walking
If
was
him.
just
somebody
in the
walk you
middle
down,
of
you're gonna
just
have to
ringing.
counter.
But that's what I said about Edward. So we both saying the same old thing. I'm saying Edward in all fights I see him in, I see him do counter. I don't see him go get nobody.
No,
I
he ain't
don't
gonna
like
get. When you hurt
Now he
somebody, you
gotta
gotta go
hurt you
get him to
first
get
before
him
he
out of
can
there.
get on it. Before he
y'all
can
know what
get
I
you.
mean. Come on, y'all. We come
Yeah,
on, y'all.
I agree with you.
Y'all
That's what
know
I'm
what I'm
saying. He
saying.
got
Y'all
to
know
get.
exactly what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I agree.
Yeah, like so
That's why,
when
like,
Edward
Yeah, but Floyd Schofield is not on Edwin level of punching nowhere near.
yeah, I agree with that.
I mean,
Punch
That's
so
why
you
the
got
selection,
both.
none
Shakur
of that.
fight would be so ugly
He
with
punched
Edwin.
wild. Like he cross step his feet when he throwing punches trying to switch from
I get
Yeah, then
orthodox to
he switched
southpaw.
stances.
Like,
He switched stances
do you
too.
really
Like he didn't
think
know what he
a
doing.
master
it,
boxer is about to let you get that shit off, man? Come on, man.
it's hard
Shakur
for me to give
he
shit
barely
a master
you barely
boxing
connect
status.
4 punches around on Shakur. You think you about to let somebody sloppy connect them punches?
But
Yeah,
you
you
heard me. That's
gotta.
the only. It's hard for me to give Shakur like master boxing status.
He is a
Now, good
master.
defense.
Yeah, he is.
He's the least
Name
hit
someone who
fighter
could
in
box better than
boxing.
Shakur right now.
Period. The best defense in
I
boxing.
do.
Period.
I don't
You
know
can
what y'all.
only
I know
name
y'all
maybe
hit
Him,
it.
one
I
person
think
that
it's
could
like
box
him
better than
Yo,
and Bivol
Shakur.
are like
look, I
one
know
and
y'all
two.
hit it.
Just
Yo, I
Bivol,
know
yeah,
y'all hit
Bivol the
it.
only person I
But
could say could box better than
And I think
Shakur.
David Benavidez up there too. I think he like
all right,
three
but
or
look,
four.
I'm gonna ask you this one more thing then. Look, cause I do want, I do want to be pointed in these directions, and I swear to God, my kids, I'm not saying this shit to like get nobody mad or not. But if you can point me into one fight that Shakur did both things at the same time, I'm talking about like make somebody
Who?
miss and pay right then and there. I ain't talking about make them miss and then like somewhat down, like they want to
Yoshino,
cross.
Valdez will answer all your questions.
Valdez, Yoshino. Who else?
Valdez.
Look,
You would
Conceição.
love Yoshino. I
look,
forgot. I keep forgetting about
Maybe,
Yoshino.
look,
maybe they.
He
look.
did that to Edwin when he did that Edwin the one he
No,
punched
no,
him.
no, no, no,
He
no,
dodged
no,
and punched him
no,
with the right hand
stop.
twice.
Wait, so none of them dudes don't get no credit for that fight. So don't even try to do that. That
How
fight
don't
was
he?
but
I hate
that
that
I mean,
both of
nigga.
them.
Listen,
Shakur had a hurt hand.
this what you
The
gotta
performance was
understand.
bad, but he had a
Man,
hurt
stop,
hand.
man. Shakur didn't stop, man. Tank had a hurt hand against a nigga that was trying to take his head off. Like,
That's
Man,
come
a
on,
Tank
fact.
hurt his
stop.
hand late.
Man,
Nah,
Tank hurt his hand. Tank came in the
Man,
fight
Tank hurt
with a
his
hurt
hand
hand.
by like 6th, 7th round. That shit
bro,
was
they
late as
say he
hell.
came in with an injured
Oh,
hand. Bro, what you talking about, bro? They
Tank
yo,
say
still
Tank
couldn't
came,
knock him out. He
but
couldn't knock him out
okay, but
early.
Tank, all right, but Tank was putting pause on him. See what I'm talking about? You
Putting
see the
paws on
difference?
who?
And
So he wasn't putting paws on Tank either.
I
He was
ain't never say
every
he
time
wasn't.
every time he put Tank to the road,
I
he
do
was
you one
punching
better.
Tank. Like, come
Look, I
on,
do
man.
you one
All
better.
Tank
Look,
wanted to
I
do
do
was
you one better.
grab. Tank kept
Look,
grabbing.
I do you one. I do you one better. Pitbull was landing bombs, and there's no cap, no nothing. Was landing some of his best work on Tank. I'm talking about
Pitbull ain't got
clean
no
shots.
power though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, y'all can't have it all now. No, wait, cause look, y'all see where I was going with that, right? But he really was landing big shots on Tank, and
Yeah, but
then
he ain't got no power.
Tank still was finding himself out of those situations, landing shots. And look, and let's be real,
Mm-hmm.
Edward. I say Edward, not Edward. Um, Pitbull was so much on point for that fight for the late notice. Tank ain't ran none of
Man,
his uppercuts on Pitbull. I'm just being for real. Pitbull was
Yeah.
dialed in and
that's
blocking
because
all the
that's the
uppercuts.
thing. A lot of people don't understand. When Tank throw his
Stop
uppercut,
saying that
it's
because
telegraphed. You can see the shit.
look,
He throw it the
so but
same
look,
way all the
but,
time.
but look,
He'll
check
throw
this
it
out.
from
Look,
distance in the first
but
round. That's why I said when
but
if he fight Abdullah
but
and
look
he throw that punch, it's
but that
over with.
but you gotta think about it. You gotta think about what I'm trying to say. Like so with Pitbull getting his off, this some real like Pitbull getting his off, landing what he want to land. But Tank was so good at boxing now because we can't bring the power into play because his hands hurt.
Mm-hmm.
He's so good in boxing that he still won that fight, and none of us could say that it was given to him.
What hand was hurt? His
You
right
get what
hand.
I'm talking about?
His right
It
hand
was
was
the
hurt.
left hand. I think it's the left hand that was
I
hurt.
don't even care what hand. Yeah, it doesn't even matter. My point was that he had the box to get that fight. His power wasn't a factor in that fight. He had the box to get that to win that
Yeah,
fight.
and Ryo boxed him and knocked him out.
Nah, he ain't knock him out.
Ryo did knock
Who?
out
Huh?
Pitbull Cruz.
No,
No,
no, no, no, no. He
What?
didn't. He didn't. Nah,
He
Rayo
didn't.
won
he went
split
12
decision.
rounds,
Oh, he
bro.
didn't knock him out. I thought he knocked him out.
Nah, Indo, that's
Man,
like
yo,
Rayo should have won that
yo,
unanimous
what
decision,
boxing
bro.
you looking at, bro? Because you said
No, I'm thinking. No, I'm thinking a Pitbull knocked out Rolly. I'm tripping.
Yeah, he knocked out.
Pitbull knocked out, bro. Yeah.
He stopped. Really, he
Yeah.
stopped.
Now, I'll tell you my honest opinion about Pitbull. I
Hey,
don't
yo,
think that man
Rolly,
good. I
Rolly,
watched too many Pitbulls fights. Like the Tank fight had me blind forever. After I'm like, this Pitbull ain't raw.
He don't
I
even
don't know
got
why
no
people
jab. He
thought he
just walked
gave Tank
forward.
yo,
trouble in the first place.
Pit,
I thought Tank
Pitbull
dominated
is
that fight.
true. Nah, I'm not
Pitbull
gonna
is
let y'all
not the
do that.
truth.
Look,
Shakur would
let
have
me tell
cooked
you
him
something.
12 zip.
Look, let me tell you something. I ain't even gotta swear on the light. Man, look, if I if Shakur fight Pitbull, this how much like I'm dead ass serious.
He tried
If
to. You see
Shakur
what
fight
happened, right?
Pitbull, I said if I ain't even talking about
Mm-hmm.
No, but he
like I
tried,
want
and
to fight
you heard what
Pitbull.
happened.
Yeah,
Before
He
you
tried,
hey,
and you
Just
pound for
heard
hey,
what
just
pound,
let him
happened.
finish.
pound
Just
for
let him
pound,
finish. Just let him
hold
pound
finish.
for pound. We
on.
over here. We over here on pound for pound.
The
So
boxing,
we all know where to come. Yeah,
boxing,
we know where to come.
yeah,
It's a channel out here called Pound
the
for Pound Boxing,
the real.
right?
So go ahead,
If
make your.
they ever fight,
Mm-hmm.
this is a spot that we can come meet, and I promise you, I'll put money on Pitbull against you.
Oh, I'm putting
I
5 bands
put money
up. We could bet
like
5 bands easy. That's
Give it to
light.
me,
I
Colt.
will put money here on dead ass. Like and look,
It's gonna look
and,
just like Oscar Valdez.
Well, why
But
you?
look, hey, I got a question.
Probably
I
even
got. Hey,
worse.
what's your name with the hat? What's
I
your
hear,
name?
I hear.
Hold on, real
My name
quick.
Carl
Hold,
Brown.
hold on, I got
You
a
said
question.
what, Cole?
But you
See,
heard what
Breezy.
Coach said when he tried to fight
Carl.
him, right?
Call
I
me
got a question for
TC.
you. You watched the Giovanni Cabrera fight?
Hold on, before you even answer that, before you even go into that, like, see, Breezy, like, what about Pitbull's style and Shakur's style that you feel like Isak could pull it off against Shakur? Shakur mad defensive, bro, and Isak is like this small. You know,
Bro,
Shakur got
that's
one
He don't even
jab.
have a jab.
Be like,
You can't beat
man.
Shakur without no jab, man. Come on, man.
That's the easiest fight Shakur career right
I'm
there.
saying, I'm
You
asking.
don't put no one dimensional, flat footed one
Nah,
like that's too easy, man.
y'all already got Shakur winning. He's saying that him watching him, he think that Isak. So I want to know about
He need
what.
to
Now
get his
I got a
boxing
question
eyes
for
checked, man.
I got a
Hold
question
on,
for
no,
Carl. I got a
all right,
question
hold
for
on,
him.
bro. All right, I said after. I want to know why you convinced that Isak could pull that off against Shakur.
All right. To start off with, I think Pitbull, like, you really gotta have something to keep him off of you. And back to what I was talking about that jumping. No, I can I say it? Look,
Just
Well,
you
finish.
gotta
Just finish.
really have.
no,
All right,
don't
but look, you
shoot.
gotta have something to keep. You gotta have something to keep Pitbull off you. And if you ain't got nothing to keep Pitbull off you, and from what I see, the skill set that I see, just even if it was just that in a body shot in his straight or his hook, like with his pressure and the way he fight, son, Shakur not going to open up, and we ain't gonna say and act like we don't see that Pitbull really swing when niggas is swinging too, and he go after his. I,
Mm.
all I'm
Please,
saying was Shakur open up with him.
let me ask you one thing.
Shakur
Let
go
me,
for a body shot
Let
against
me answer.
him.
Hold on, bro. Let him finish. We don't get emotional and start crying over here, bro. For nigga making a boxing film, people think different things.
no, right. I just wanted to ask you one thing. When have you ever seen Shakur get walked down?
But hold
Nobody
on,
ever walked Shakur down. Oh,
before
let him
that,
go. Let him go.
before that, Chubb
Can I
had a
answer my question?
yeah, Chubb got a question too. But let him finish making his boxing
All
film.
right.
Bro. Why niggas keep like that's what they do on other
I
channels.
don't know, man. I don't
Yo,
like.
like let the nigga if he feel like a nigga
Yeah,
cool,
yeah, yeah. My fault. My fault.
bro.
My
Like,
bad. You got it.
go ahead, see.
No, yeah, but I'm really straight though. I just think that Pitbull could be himself and beat Shakur. Like I don't see I don't see what y'all see. I don't see Shakur opening up with somebody that's really a threat as punching. And we're not going to say Pitbull swing wild punches. We see him put good body attacks together. We see him put good straight ones together. We see him put 5 and 6s together. Like we seen it. I don't think that he would put a 4-punch combination together and Shakur would try to sneak something in between that. I don't see Shakur having that much ball. I don't see it. So that's just mine. I could be wrong. I could be wrong though, but that's what I see.
Yo,
All right, you ready? You ready for the question?
What's that knocking?
hold on, yeah, somebody got some clicking.
No, that's me. My bad. That's what I'm about to mute.
All right, yeah. All right, go.
All right. My
Chubb,
question for Carl is: did you watch the Giovanni Cabrera fight versus Pitbull?
I seen that. Yeah, and you know what's
And,
crazy? I
and how
think that was the
Pitbull
one.
looked versus and how
Yeah,
Pitbull
that was
looked in
one of
that
his
fight.
best performances. Yeah, but you gotta think
Did he
about it. You
cut the
think
ring off?
Shakur punches?
How long?
You think
You
Shakur
think
would
you
let his hands go as much as um old
Cabrera
boy did?
wasn't
What's
really
his name?
letting his hands go. He was just
No,
jab,
yeah,
jab, one,
he was
two
on.
the
Yo,
whole fight.
yeah, but he was jab on the move. Like you see him
He was on
angles.
the move
Yeah, like
throwing.
so. Yeah, but you think Shakur do that? Shakur don't punch on the move.
Yeah,
Let's
bro.
be real.
Shakur got the
Shakur,
nastiest
you gotta be.
straight left in the game, bro. Like
Yo,
that's gonna be
But
straight
Sanctuary,
money for Pitbull.
Sanctuary
I mean for
Secrets.
Shakur.
Out to you, salute to you. Hit the like, subscribe, pound for pound, boxing,
That's a
talk with
crazy
talk.
comment.
He said that
Bro,
Della Santos walked him down. So
Edwin
what
was
you
just as
saying
bad as
that,
Shakur in that
nigga?
fight. That's what y'all
How you
not
walk somebody
realizing.
down and not land a punch?
Not throw
Yeah,
shit.
like Edwin couldn't cut the ring
But
off.
he
That's the
did.
main reason
But
why
nah,
he
he did
lost.
walk him down though. He did walk him down. But he
How, bro? How?
A
If he didn't
it,
cut
walk
the
down,
ring
man.
off, he
You
let
got to do
Shakur
something
run
with a walk
from him.
down. Anybody could just walk forward.
It's Edwin's job as a power puncher to cut the ring off. He didn't do that. So how did he walk him down?
well, when I hear walk him down, I don't necessarily think that means
Like
you got to
step to
be.
him?
Yeah, like he's saying he's stepping to him. Still, not that he
I mean,
going for it.
look, but
I
this the
mean, yeah,
thing.
Shakur is a
Shakur was
distance
stepping
fighter.
to
So
Edwin too,
anytime
and
you move,
Edwin
he
was
gonna
jumping
move.
back. When Shakur was stepping Edwin was jumping back too. They both was equally as bad in that
So,
fight.
but did he see when Shakur started walking him down though?
I hate that fight, bro.
Yeah, that was the
No,
worst
I
fight
mean,
I ever seen. But
to
like,
be
you
honest, it's
can't.
a bad fight. But if you want to study defense, you should watch that fight. His
Yeah,
footwork was crazy.
it's
I think
certain.
no. I
It's
think if you want to study distance, you should watch that
Yeah,
fight.
distance and defense is like the defense. Like
but no.
he
This
can
is the
tell it.
thing.
He can
To
see every
me,
shot.
Hold
to
on.
me, you really
Kai,
can't say. To me, you really can't say defense because it wasn't a lot of punches thrown. But
No, he was.
distance was like I could see if you said distance, but defense, I didn't really.
No
It
defense.
wasn't enough
But
defense.
see,
action. It
people gotta
wasn't enough
understand defense.
for defense. You feel what I'm saying?
Defense ain't all about punching. Defense is putting you
But this
in
the thing. A lot of
foot
people
positions where you
say
can't even
all
swing a
Shakur do is
punch.
jump back, but Shakur did a lot of slipping and ducking in that fight, though.
Oh
A
yeah, for
lot of
sure. Especially when he kept pushing him
yeah,
to the ropes.
yeah.
I
He
think.
did
Hey
a
yo,
lot
I
of
ain't
slipping and
gonna
ducking.
I
I was
think
Cutting
he
saying
no, I
should.
ain't
Floyd did
gonna.
the
and that's
same
it.
shit though. What's the difference when
I
Floyd used to do the
yo,
same shit?
Nah, hell
Yo,
no.
I swear to God.
Man, Floyd a
Hey, yo,
duck,
I
move
just,
back and
hey,
grab.
yo,
Like, come on, man. Floyd used
hey,
to do the
listen,
same shit
y'all,
and turn you back around,
Nah,
let the ref break it up.
y'all,
Floyd
nah,
did
hold
the
on. I ain't
same
gonna
y'all,
shit.
disrespect Floyd like that. I ain't disrespect Floyd
hey,
like
yo,
That
I
ain't
think y'all shooting
disrespectful. It's a part of
Shakur.
defense.
Yeah, nigga.
I
Floyd
think y'all
threw punches back though, yeah.
y'all think y'all shooting Shakur a little bit too much bells, son. Because
that. Nah, you
I
just
just really
don't
You
think
don't
of
become
him
a 3
highly,
division
though.
no,
world
no,
champ
no,
and
no.
just be
You.
come on, man.
No, I get that. But the only reason I say that because, like y'all said, y'all be seeing Shakur slipping and ducking punches.
Yeah, what?
Bro, Shakur ain't never on the inside enough to be slipping or having somebody that close to him to be slipping and ducking under a punch. What punch do you ever see him duck under?
Majority of
And
all
that's
his
for
fights is
real.
fought in the mid range. What are you talking about?
Yeah, the
That's
only
what I'm saying.
like
So somebody gotta admit that they was just capping because they said they seen Shakur slipping and ducking under
You can
punches.
slip a
yeah,
punch in
in
the
the
mid range.
Edwin fight he
Against
was.
Edwin, what are you
He
talking about?
was. That
Where?
that that's the he did that the
Go
most
watch
in the
the
Edwin
Edwin fight.
fight.
You will see it in the first couple
I was
rounds. He was doing the shit
I ain't
when he
the
was
seen
backing
Edwin
Watch
into
fight.
the. He
watch
kept
the fifth round. The fifth
yes.
round specifically. The fifth
Hey
round he did the most.
hey yo, I got mad respect for I got mad respect for y'all just to be on live camera, and we over here on one of the biggest channels over here, pound for pound boxing, like for real. And y'all really saying that on camera, man. Like, yo, come
I mean, you
on,
can pull
stop,
the
We
yo,
could
video up
man.
rewatch
right.
it. We could.
You could pull the fight up right
Y'all
now and
said,
watch the
Yeah,
shit.
we could watch the. We
Get
could
it.
y'all
bro.
said Edward De Los Santos and Shakur. Well, Shakur was ducking and weaving punches from. Oh,
He
I love
was.
y'all, yo.
Go
I
to the
love y'all
fifth
for
round.
having.
Hey,
I
go
love
to the
y'all for
fifth
having
round
the
Did you
balls
specifically.
to
That's the
look
did
most
you
like
ever
this,
watch
yo.
entertaining.
Yoshino fight? You ever watch Shakur
So
versus
I looked
Yoshino?
at all. I looked at all the
When he
fights. Yeah,
dropped him, what was he doing? Dude
In
threw
the
like a
pocket.
3-4 punch combination
he
He
in the
in the
caught.
pocket,
pocket with
weave, ducked
Valdez.
under,
No,
and slipped him with the straight
yeah,
left. Like,
but
come
that's
on, man, what are you talking
yeah.
about?
but he
And
saw
remember I said earlier. And look, remember I said earlier inside the Remember I said earlier inside the live that I said
What?
the competition, the fighters. Like, see,
Mm-hmm.
that's why. See, that's why it's easy for y'all. See, it's fighters like that. Not Shakur. Fighters that Shakur beat up like Yoshino make y'all really get that hope. See,
Nope.
Yoshino ain't nothing like a Frank Martin. Frank Martin would beat the living dog out of
Yeah,
Yoshino.
but do you know the
Yeah,
reason
I
why he
agree.
fought Yoshino, right? Because Pitbull ducked, right?
Yeah.
Everybody caught out ducked him.
I
That's the reason why he fought Yoshino.
look,
nah, he not, you
and y'all
missing
right. Maybe
Exactly.
y'all right. I'm talking
yo
about if the
Yeah.
fight.
Exactly.
I'm talking
He
about
was
the
the
fight
first
actually
one. That was supposed to be his
happened.
first fight at 35, and he
I get
ducked.
that,
Exactly. And he
but
ducked.
that don't
They
go.
said
Y'all know that
we
don't help.
can't chase him around. Like,
nah, he
man, what are
not
Yeah,
you
but y'all
talking
ducking.
know
about?
that don't help nobody out though. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like
I don't know what you're talking about.
that. All right, this is what I'm talking about. Shakur fighting fighters that he know for sure that ain't a threat to knock his head loose.
Tank
Bro,
Can I
fighting the
say it like
same
that?
he
people. What are
tried
you
to fight
talking about?
threats, and they
Nah, that's
ducked. That's
false.
what,
That's
like
false.
that's what
Tank
Yo,
don't
fighters
that's
fight no
do. He
threats.
tried
What
to.
are you talking about?
Nah, that's
so
false.
so so. So if I
Bro,
name
Ryan got
three
power, but
threats,
Ryan is trash.
hey yo, if I name three threats right now, would you call yourself a? And they ain't not major. They say that
Three
you was
threats of
top
what? What you talking about? Three threats
three
to
The
threats
what?
only
that
threat to Shakur in
if,
my eyes is Tank.
Nah, that definitely was
no,
cap.
I said if I name three threats that for sure that Gervonta Davis fought. I'm talking about
Name him.
threat. No wait, come out. You gotta promise me something though,
What?
because this is a bet, right?
It's not a bet because it's an opinion. A threat. It could be a threat to you. Because you don't even think
Oh,
Shakur is that nice.
I
So of course it would be a threat.
Yeah,
no
it's
You would think
no
it's
like
a threat to
no.
him.
I never
me
said. No,
personally.
I never said I don't think Shakur that nice. Word of God, I never said
No,
that. I just
you
talk
said we
about
overrating him
no,
though. Like, come on, man.
no. See, I
Yeah,
never
you.
use those words. I don't even talk like that. See,
I
look,
mean, you
I said
basically said that though.
no, no. I said when it comes to people like my opinion, I think Frank Martin will beat. I think when it comes to people like Tank,
Man,
see,
come
look,
on.
and you know what? And I'm gonna tell you this. I think that you rolling off of that you're a 3 division champion. And
No.
I'm
really,
not.
out of
I
all
know
the
skills when I see it with my eyes.
Hmm.
That's good.
Like I
well,
don't.
well,
Shakur opponents,
I mean,
they ain't nothing. I don't gotta hype them up. They
I
really
don't think you
garbage if
really
you're gonna
understand
bet
no,
them.
no,
how
do do
how
do
elite. I
do
mean,
Tank
how good defense matter. I mean, distance matter in boxing.
Hmm.
do
Right.
Tank
My
do Tank
it's a.
look
Hmm?
do Tank and Shakur fight the same type of competition?
Yes.
No,
They got in common on fighters.
no. That
They got two fighters that fought like two
I
opponents that
think
they opponents fought each other.
definitely not the same type of competition.
Edwin De Los Santos would probably beat damn near everybody on Tank
The
resume.
biggest, yeah, to be honest, the biggest threat that I seen Shakur fight
And Tank
was
won't fight Edwin.
Santos. That was the biggest threat. A threat that could really do something was Edwin De Los Santos. That was the biggest threat. But when you talk
And what
about
about Tank?
He more of
to
a threat
me,
than anybody on Tank resume.
when you talk about Tank as a threat, you got Mario Barrios that could have put his ass out.
Man, he was weight drained. Come on,
I
man. He was
mean,
about to move
Yeah,
up to
the
147
hydration.
before he fought
He
him.
took the
That don't
threat
even
away
count.
with
Come on,
the
man.
hydration
man,
gloves. We
but how
gotta
you saying?
Before he fought him, he was going to 147.
But how you say a fighter's weight drain?
Just like he tried to do Ryo. Come down to
Y'all can hear
135.
me?
Nigga, I'm a champion at 140.
Or hold on, how you say a fighter's
Pound
weight
for pound,
drain?
you can hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, bro. How you weight drain?
He
You
was
hear me,
too
Pound
big
for
for
pound?
the weight. He never fought at 140. He never fought at 140 after that.
But how you saying a fighter's weight drain out of division?
Barrios was the champion.
No, but he was about to. He
No,
was
he was.
moving
He was
up.
the Barrios was the regular champ. The real champ at the time was Josh Taylor.
No, I
Yeah,
know.
Josh Taylor
I
had
know.
all
I'm
the
talking about
belts.
like
That sounds good,
but
but again,
Barrios wasn't. Barrios didn't say he was in the middle of moving up when he fought Tank.
Yes, he was. He was about to move to 147. That's what. After that, who he fight? Keith
Keith
Thurman.
Thurman at
No, I
147.
said,
Yeah.
I know, but
He was
I'm talking
already
about
talking
Mario
about
Barrios.
moving up. Josh Taylor was too. And that's
I'm
what Tank
saying
was talking about. I'll fight Josh Taylor, but he
we
didn't
gonna
fight him.
keep it. We
Josh
gonna keep
Taylor
it
didn't move up
concise,
at
and we
all.
gonna keep.
No, he ain't. I say he did move up, but he was talking about moving up. 'Cause remember, him and Terrence Crawford was talking. It was supposed to be a Terrence Crawford versus him fight against Josh Taylor.
Right.
Hold on, no, hold
But he
on.
lost.
Yeah,
We gonna keep it
but yo, I
concise
swear to God, on everything I love.
boxing.
My bad. Go ahead. My bad.
About the same type of fighting. When you talk about the same, saying that they fighting the same type of fighters, I think that's false. I really don't think that Shakur fought any threats besides the Edwin De Los Santos. When you talking about a Tank, I think he fought bigger threats because he fought the heaviest punches in the division. All of them dudes that was putting shit out. Like
What heavy punchers?
Who Barrios put out?
What heavy punch? Even
Nobody.
Who Barrios put
And
out?
who Ryan put out? Come
you
on,
just
man.
said
Stop
nobody.
it, man.
Ryan. I can name a few.
Yo, you said who Ryan put out?
I'm talking about before.
Barrios.
Who he put
Oscar
out?
Duarte? Like who he put out? Luke Campbell with a bites? Like them niggas.
We
Them
talking about
lone
just everybody
leftovers.
in
Like
their
come
path.
on, man. Stop it.
We talking about everybody in their. But look, he talking about everybody in their path that they was putting them to sleep. Like let's just say if they was fighting tomato cans, they was treating them like tomato cans. Shakur fighting tomato cans, and he treated them like championship fight.
Shakur was knocking Shakur was getting stoppages
Wait.
at 126 and 130.
At 130. We talking at 135 now. See?
And he got one
At
stoppage at
135.
135.
But we talk about
First fight at 135, he got a stoppage.
He only got 3 fights. Tank been at 135 for 5 years, bro. That's the difference.
Still stuck on they fighting the same type of opponents. I'm lost.
All I'm saying is that it's Shakur fighting those type of opponents. Yeah,
I can name all Shakur opponents' best wins. You can't do the same for Tanks.
Who?
Why can't I? But you trying to make it up? You trying to make it like it's a Tank?
No,
it's
I'm
like
trying to prove
I'm
that like
defending
they
Tank
level competition the same. That's what I'm trying to prove.
But
I think Tank
so
got more names.
Well, look, I'm about to take a seat back. I'm about to take
I'll be right back.
I'm about to sit back and I'm about to let you cook because I really want you to tell me who these threats is now. And ain't no disrespect to you, but I do want to hear it now. I definitely want to hear it.
Let me give you a picture.
So for Valdez, we got Burchell. Burchell was one of the top contenders at 130. He knocked him out. We got Carl Frampton for Jamel Herring. Right? Then Edwin, we know Raya, right? But when we look at what's the name? You said Barrios Ryan. Ryan, he beat Luke Campbell and Oscar Duarte. I think Oscar Duarte is actually a real decent fighter. Luke Campbell, I'm not as high on, but it's still a name, right? When we look at Barrios, who did he beat? Who did Barrios beat?
I'm talking about people that's putting shit out. We could go back and forth about the other people.
But you said we was talking about level of competition. Like, you said Tank is better.
No, because you saying
is better.
No, you saying that they fighting the same.
I told you, Valdez is putting shit out.
I can't.
When Valdez fought Shakur, he was 30-0 with 23 knockouts. Coming off a knockout of the year. You know he won knockout of the year. I think it was 2021.
Yeah, when he clipped
Yeah,
old boy and put him out.
yeah.
Yeah, that
So
that
that's
one.
you
Yeah,
can't.
I
I
could
think
say
we
that one.
underrated Valdez.
I could say that one. Then I could say that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then
he was. And who
then we
else?
know Edwin. You know that fight. You already know how that
Edwin,
fight
that
went.
one already. But even though the fight played out how it played out, I still think Edwin was the biggest threat. And people be like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
I agree.
he
I
wasn't
agree.
a
I agree.
champion and all of this shit. He ain't fight nobody." But
But
seeing how
he
Edwin
got that
fight
power. He
with
cracking.
that ability, his quick, I'm like, that was to me that was a threat.
Yeah.
Frank Martin is a threat. Ryan is a threat. Rolly
Yeah.
is trash at boxing, but that nigga clip you. That's a threat. You feel what I'm saying? Barrios was putting shit. He wasn't like one punch knockout, but he was still. I mean, he even moving up,
Barrios,
still putting shit out.
Barrios, he one of them people that like right after Tank beat him, he the only one that started aging bad. Him and Rolly. So
No,
that's why I don't.
I
When
think
people
Barrios
think
started aging good. He went up and became a champ. He just stopped.
he got emailed. He got emailed. He got emailed. Then he just had that draw on that. No, he fought McDonald little brother. He didn't look good at all in that fight.
But
Then he just got.
he just stopped Ugas, a nigga that
That
beat
was
up
like
Manny
that was
Pacquiao
like 3 fights ago though when he beat Ugas.
at
But then
147.
after he got he got emailed the bill after Terrence Crawford vacated.
Yeah, I don't really care about. I'm not big on the belts like that. I'm talking about the
Yeah, I'm
ability
not big.
of fighters.
I like the skill. I don't see that
Yeah.
in Barrios. Like I see it in Frank Martin. Frank Martin got skills. He got the power, the footwork. He just got to work on that gas tank.
So you
But when
think
I look at
Shakur, you like okay, Oscar Valdez, De La Senza, you like that's
yeah,
some threats. That's some
yeah, really only two. Like I don't hype up Shakur competition. He ain't fight nobody. I ain't gotta like he ain't fight nobody.
okay, I could feel that. I could feel that.
Yeah, so, but
I still personally I still think that Tank fought the bigger threats because those are literally like the heaviest punches that was at 135.
yeah,
And he, Isak was putting shit out, crazy hooks. Ryan, you could say what you want about his ability, but he was knocking
no,
out every fucking body.
yeah, yeah. I seen.
Feel me? Even like a Rolly, terrible boxing, but he was putting everything out. He lost. I think he
Nah,
lost that other fight, but he still had that threat.
he raw. I forgot dude's name. I
Yeah,
think
I forgot his name.
Ramirez or something. Like that was
Yeah.
a nasty robbery. I think he robbed his grandpa that
I just think that as far as threat, like how
like
I don't think it was you, but I think it was probably GQ that brought up Abdullah Mason and Tank. That's another fight that I think is a threat.
I'm high on Abdullah, but like he's still that IQ need work because like you
I
can't
still
go
think
in a fight.
I still think he's a big threat though. Yeah, but I still think he's a big threat for anybody because he quick, crack.
You got to give him like 4 more years from Tank. That's in my eyes.
Shit, I think.
And I heard everything y'all saying to him, and yeah, I agree with. I like this conversation, man. And yo, pound, I'm telling you, man, you don't know how I'm excited for you, man.
Pound for pound, this is that real boxing talk. It's none of that narratives and this is my fighter, so I'm defending him. This is that we break the squabbles, man. We talking that real boxing talk. Salute to the chat, man. Salute to Chubb, right?
It's Chubb. Like Chubb. Yeah.
Salute to this is that. This is what it's no crying over here. None. That's why when niggas start yelling and I'm like, it's getting too emotional. Like let niggas feel me. Everybody can talk their own opinion. You feel what I'm saying? Let them get it off.
This is the first time I heard someone say Pitbull could mess with like a Shakur. I'm shocked by it, but that's his opinion. He was able to explain.
But keep it real. You see how I broke? Like it's not like I'm like saying it and just making something up on a. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, it's like it is kind of logical, but like this
he don't be the equation of engaged.
What you were saying?
Wait, no. Wait, it's saying it's probably this area that I'm in. Keep saying my network going in and out. Hold up. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I see you.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, bro, you good.
Okay. All right. No, I was saying, but because I see, like, I ain't saying no Pitbull is no world changer, but if I never seen Shakur in a fight with a puncher, and he always locked on the defense, because I don't really care what anybody else saying about them saying that Shakur is a defensive fighter. It's really like if I seen that people that don't even punch hard, when they want to get him there, they can keep him there. And somebody like Pitbull, if he gets you there, like it's gonna be hard for Shakur not to be able to stop this guy from keeping him there because he got enough power and Shakur ain't gonna open up. He gonna have to run.
But
Like
bro,
he
the
gonna
reason
have to go back.
But I just explained that I just explained to Valdez he was cracking that 130.
yeah, he had
That
crack.
was a threat that he fought, and he was in the pocket the whole fight, manipulating, outboxing him.
The
So
reason
that's
why
why
I
Yeah.
think that
Valdez and Pitbull got very similar styles. So
the
that's why I
reason why
say
I
I don't
think
see
that
it being a fight.
yeah, the reason why I think that the Shakur and Isak, I think that'll be pretty much an easy squabble for Shakur is because I think when I'm looking at that, it'll kind of remind me of how Ryo did it. But Shakur has way better defense than a Ryo. But the only difference there is that Ryo had that crack to kind of make Pitbull a little hesitant. Shakur, I don't think he punching as hard as Ryo, but I think his defense ability is so much way better that he'll just be dancing around
Yeah,
Isak.
Shakur gonna have more finesse and more counters than Rayo.
I
Rayo's in
think
a firefight. He ain't in
I think what he'll be
it.
lacking in in power, he'll make up for it times two with that defense
Mhm.
and distance against the
Yeah,
short.
I think the unfortunate thing for Shakur, he's the hand in his first fight at 135. He got stopped. After that, he messed his hands up. Then you
Hands,
saw his
bro.
last two fights.
Yeah,
So
but
I
I
do
mean,
get why y'all don't see him, being a tank. But anybody else, I don't see it
that's what
being.
I said. I said even if I was saying I was like even if Shakur loses to Tank after Tank retire, I don't see nobody beating Shakur. Like in order for you to beat Shakur, I think you'll have to be on some shit like a Keyshawn. You'll have to have that boxing skill with that crack and
With
that
that
same type
dog. Yeah.
with that and then that activity too, because the judges, they
Hmm.
gonna see you could be defensive and do it, but when you got somebody in, so it's like, but I don't see really nobody beating
Yeah,
Shakur.
you gotta have skills to be Shakur. You can't be wild, predictable. You gotta have a bag. I
And,
say Tank Keyshawn, they got
and,
bags to beat him.
Mm-hmm.
and,
Yeah,
and y'all 100% right. But yeah, and that's that 135 we talking about, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
About once Tank retired. Yeah, because yeah, I could get that. Like, but and like you said, the threat will be is somebody like Keyshawn. If Tank leave boxing, the threat would be somebody like Keyshawn at 135. I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Because I'm not going to lie to y'all. Like, you don't know how bad I really like. I ain't had a worry bone in my body when they had said Keyshawn. I mean, Frank Martin was about to fight Shakur. Word is born. I didn't have. I'm talking about. I didn't see nothing, and
I
and
thought
and
that
I
was
ain't want to.
a good fight.
What'd you say?
I thought that would have been a closer fight because Keyshawn is quick. He got some footwork. He got that crack. He uses
Keyshawn and
jab.
Tank.
He throw
No, I'm talking about Frank Martin and
Martin.
Shakur.
He said he ain't have a
What?
worry in the world of when he's saying that when it was announced that they was about to fight, that he ain't have a worry in the world that Shakur would do his thing against Frank Martin. But I was disagreeing. I was like, when I heard that
I
fight, I
disagree.
thought it would be a little tougher just because Frank Martin can box and he really don't get caught slipping like that. His defense be
Mhm.
tight. He could crack. He got footwork. So I thought it would be a little closer. If you ask me who I thought would have won, I'll probably say Shakur, but I'll definitely like he said
Mhm.
he ain't had no worry, like he knew like Shakur would do it. But me, it was a little closer than that when I heard Frank Martin Shakur.
Well, me personally, I thought Shakur was gonna dominate that fight because of experience and manager. That's
Mm.
what 2 fights away from what Frank Martin had before he got in there with Tank when he was supposed to fight Shakur.
Who just he came back. I don't know exactly how much fights away, but I just remember at that time what I was seeing
Think
from
about that's pre-injury on Shakur too when he
I
had
think
this little pop.
I think so. Yeah, I think that was
Yeah,
pre-injury. I don't think I heard of any
that's
injuries
right.
for around that time.
Wait, what was the question?
He got his first hand injury when he fought Kasesi at 130. Then after that it was I think it was Yoshino was right after that.
Mm.
Oh, Shakur, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, I ain't even gonna front. I felt bad like when when I seen his hand. I'm like, yo, because me and Shakur, we from the same city, state, everything. We from North New Jersey.
Where you from
Like
Newark? I'm in Newark right now.
yeah, I got family down in Georgia King Village. You go down there, you just
Right
name
now.
the berry. Oh, you in Newark?
I'm in Newark right now, Jersey.
Pound for pound?
Pound for
See,
pound,
look.
talking Newark.
See, look. When I said yesterday, I said something made me come up. Look, I ain't even know you had a channel or nothing, but something just. I seen y'all kicking it yesterday, and that made me come up. And that's crazy that even just by the way I be hearing that, the way you break things down, and I see where your takes is coming from, like just that same upbringing from the, you know what I mean? I can tell why you think the way you think, like instead of like I be seeing other people like they be really like they let their emotions get to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
man,
say like,
boxing talk, bro. It's boxing talk, man. We chilling. You home
no,
with
I
your
ain't talking about
baby.
you. I'm talking about no. Yeah, some people. I'm talking about you. Don't, I seen it get bad out here. I got threatened that nigga said he'll take me right on out. My opinion. I said, you know what, man? I said these type of dudes, I can't talk to them because
Y'all tank
here I
fans.
am. I got an attitude. So I like looking at my phone and yelling. I'm like looking at my phone screaming like, fuck,
Nah, bro,
like I
that's
don't
too
know what
much.
to do.
That's too much, bro. Niggas be crying over basketball.
Heaven.
What you asked that Chuck? You said, "Am I a Tank fan?" I like Tank for sure.
And Frank Martin, that's my favorite fighter, man. That's always it's still to this day right now.
I want to
Frank
see him,
Martin,
bro. I
yeah,
can't wait for his next fight. I can't wait to see his next fight because I'm not like everybody else. A nigga lose and they throw him out. I'm like, I gotta
right,
see how he
right,
perform again. And I think Frank Martin. I don't see too many niggas beating Frank Martin. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And the way he fight, he bang, box, crap. I'm interested to see him come back for sure.
And, and, and he got that and he going up to 140.
Yeah, I'm
He was
interested.
supposed to fight Edwin, but I don't know. I think
Yo,
Earl
I
pulled out,
heard
so that
that.
messed up the
I
whole
was
card.
Yo, when I heard that, I was so happy. I'm like, that's gonna be a scrap. That's gonna be a
Yeah,
scrap.
that fight. But I
I
got Frank
think
Martin
Frank.
beating him by the body shot. I got Frank
I
Martin
think
like Frank Martin digging those in. I think Frank Martin
I thought
style.
Frank won that fight.
I don't know. I was kind of leaning. I wanted Frank.
It
I had
depends how the fight go. If you make it a 5-4, I got Edwin knocking him out. But if it's like if he box, I got Frank.
that was gonna be
You
smooth.
know,
'Cause they both quick and they both got that crack. Oh man, that would have been beautiful fight. That would have been a beautiful
yo,
fight.
but Frank Martin counter with that is that his counter Frank Martin counter left, son. I ain't talking about the jab left. Frank Martin counter left.
Them,
Son,
them
son,
combos,
he
but
putting anybody out. So yeah,
But
he
Edwin,
putting.
but Edwin could clip him. Edwin could boom and
But
oh
but Frank Martin always. But keep real, Frank Martin always from here. Like Frank Martin here tight, and Frank Martin ought to move slick. I don't see. I mean, if it took Tank to do what he did to in order to get that knockout, Edwin ain't got that in him. You know what I mean?
I
He
would have
ain't
paid.
got that type of like I seen Tank do something to Frank Martin in that ring. Act like he was about to fake what that was. He was about to fake a left, and he seen Frank Martin do like this, and he started laughing. I ain't gonna front, son. I said if that was me, I said I think I would have felt like I'm about to lose too. Like I'm like, wait, if a nigga got me flinching like that, son, not you know what I'm talking about, like in the ring when he was
Mm,
in the ring,
I
and
know
Tank
exactly.
started laughing,
I know exactly what you're talking about. But
and
I thought Frank
I
was on
said,
it though. I didn't look at it bad. I thought that he
yeah,
did what he was supposed to do. He was ready for that motherfucker.
no, but I'm talking about Frank. I'm talking about Tank for him to do that and laugh at him.
Mm-hmm.
Like they locked eyes, and he laughed at him. I think that would have did. But you know what? Maybe I'm just talking to be talking. Because if I had the skills that
Yeah,
he
but
had,
Frank Martin
because
did good in that
you got to
fight.
think about before that knockout came. Yeah, because before that knockout came, he almost cooked Tank with that counter left that I'm talking about. But Tank got off that line. But I seen Tank start hitting him. I said, you know what? I asked my wife. I got up because when I told you about the fight when the fight was getting built, I was like, dang, yo. Like, I didn't even like that fight because I like both of them. But I swear to God, no lie, pound for pound. Like I think after the 6th round. That's my wife. I got up. I thought, I did one of the, peeking back in there, looking at it like, uh, 'cause I felt it coming. I swear to God, I felt it coming.
No, it's
Yeah, it's something like that. I felt it coming. I felt it coming. And then when Frank kept on playing the rope after Devin James saying, stay off the rope, I'm like, yeah, mentally, he breaks it down. I'm like, I ain't gonna, yeah. I'm like, it's
that
coming.
fight went,
And
bro. That
bro,
fight
I was
went.
out the room.
That fight went how I thought it was gonna go, bro. I've been saying before they made that fight, I'm like, Frank Martin is gonna be a tough fight for Tank. Everybody was talking about Devin, and then I'm like, fuck all that. He beat Frank Martin. That's gonna be a tough, and it went exactly how I thought. Frank Martin was doing good, exactly how I thought in my head. Frank Martin could beat Tank. He was doing that from like 1 through 4. But I don't know if it was the gas tank or he just once I seen him getting comfortable on the ropes, I was like, it's a wrap. But he was he was letting combos go. He was tight on D. He was moving around. He was doing exactly what I thought. So I was like, it went exactly how I thought it was gonna go. But I didn't think he was gonna gas that quick. But at the end of the day, I had Tank by knockout. But I knew Frank was gonna be a tough fight. But niggas would say, how could you say that, bro? This nigga's never been a champion. Who's he beat? And I'm like, nigga, you gotta see these niggas' abilities, bro. Like I'm telling you, but everybody's entitled to their opinion. OGQ in the chat, Frank
Right.
don't have a high IQ. I mean, I think it depends on who you comparing it to. If you comparing it to like a Shakur, then no, it's not on the level. If you comparing it to a Tank, we saw it's not on the level. But compared to everybody else, I mean, who you comparing it to? Because I don't got too many niggas beating Frank Martin, bro. When you talking about, you feel them, they a different level.
140,
They a different.
135. Ain't Frank at 140 now, right?
I think his next fight gonna be at 140. But when you comparing like a high IQ,
Yeah.
it's like comparing it to who? Of course, Shakur Tank, they totally different. But to these other niggas, I think his shit is pretty high, bro. I don't got to a lot of niggas beating
What
Frank
champion you think he could beat at 140?
at 140. I got him basically stopping Sabril Matias.
All of them.
Sabril not a champion no more. Who a champion at one? Oh, Puello's a champion. I got him beating Puello.
Theo.
I got him beating Puello. I got him beating Tio.
I think his
And
hardest fight would be Hitchison because that height and reach. He almost
he
like
got that
6
high
feet.
and reach.
Nah,
40.
Frank. But I think Frank can make him fight at a pace that he ain't nowhere near comfortable at. Like,
He gotta have that
I
lead.
think Richardson.
This is the thing.
Yeah,
I don't
but you gotta think
see.
about Frank don't come in on
He
the
gotta
line.
fight like Lemos.
Frank come in all type of ways. Like,
What was that
and
fight
you know,
What was that fight that Hitchinson almost lost recently? That was close.
Lemos, but Lemos he got that Mexican style, like just relentless. And
But what was?
I
But
think
what?
Frank gotta be aggressive, but he gotta be slick though. He can't just be wild like Lemos. That's how
Okay,
Hitchens caught on to it in late rounds.
but that's how
So
Frank
I think he
boxed.
just got to box
Frank,
then.
that's
the dude that Keyshawn knocked out.
Yeah, in 2 rounds. Yeah.
The one that Keyshawn knocked out in the second round.
Old Mick, hold on real quick. Old Mick original salute. Shout out to you, bro. Hit that like, subscribe. Pound for pound boxing talk. The talk is the realest. Those in the boxing world knew Frank Martin wasn't on that level. I mean, again, of course, when you talking about a high IQ or you talking about on that level, when you comparing it to dudes like a Tank or Shakur, then yeah. But I mean, when you comparing it to all these other champions and people, it's like, bro, I don't think these niggas is beating Frank Martin like that. When you say people knew that he wasn't on that level, I had Tank beating Frank, but I knew that Frank would be a tough fight for Tank, bro, even tougher than Devin, bro. And I'm saying that's why I don't give the belt, because a nigga be like, yo, two division, yo, undisputed. But if you put in Tank versus Devin and Tank versus Frank, which fight is going to be harder? And I'm looking at the way Devin, what he got, and I'm looking at what Frank and what he got. I'm telling you, Frank Martin's going to be a tougher fight for Tank. The success that Frank Martin had against Tank, I don't see Devin having that success against Tank.
No,
I don't even
do. Here. Here's the
what
thing.
you think? How you think? Okay, how you think that go then? How you think that go?
I think Tank stopping him, of course, right? But I think it'll still be a competitive fight because Devin do got the best jab in boxing. The technique is horrible, but it
Look,
is
check this out.
fast and sharp.
Look, with Tank,
Like, hold on, let me finish. You know how Barrio's
Look,
able
with
to
Frank
jab?
Martin,
I think Devin could do
oh,
that
man,
until Tank feel like stopping him. That's how I see it.
Mm.
with Frank Martin, experience experience that with Frank. I mean with Tank. Him coming out of that fight, going up to 140. Like from what I see, I think he always try to he a hard worker, and it's just for me because I'm friends with him on Instagram too. So I see he always in the gym. With that being said, what what good things do you think Frank took out of this fight to to put into his own game that gonna help him out in his next fight?
I think conditioning and just staying on point, like definitely could, because I feel like if he was in 15 round shape, doing what he was doing 1 through 4, I think he could have carried that a lot more. And I think it's a credit to Tank too, them body
I think he
shots.
got to trust Derek. He got to trust Derek. He should listen to him. He said, "Stay off the ropes."
Yeah, listen to his corner fact. Let me just get this real quick because this was interesting. I'm about to wrap up in a minute too, bro. Another great episode of that boxing talk. But Omick original said he got Quayo beating Frank.
Frank,
I
yeah,
I could
Quayo a dog though.
I could
Quayo
see it,
is.
Quayo, dog, but really I just see him with that heavy right hand. I just think that Frank is too slick of a boxer and got too good footwork, and he also got cracking combinations. I just see Quayo throwing and missing a lot because I see Frank just too tight on D. And once he start, I think it would be like a Michelle Rivera. Like I just think he'll start putting them paws on him. But
But
when
me
Tyler,
personally, the only champs, I think him and Rayo 50-50. I think Hitchison will beat Frank, and kind of, I think Tio could pull off some versus Frank.
Tio could pull it off.
I think I'm more confident in
So
Hitchison
you
because
really think
yeah,
Because
this is
hit
the thing.
so tall,
Hitchison, when
Hitchens
you
beating
look at
Frank
Hitchison,
Martin?
he's not that impressive, but you gotta really break it down when you look at Hitchison.
No,
He take a while to
I think
catch
it
on to,
takes
but once he
somebody like
catch
Tank.
on, hmm?
See, maybe I'm just a little biased then, because maybe I mean maybe I'm just a little biased, but I that and it ain't no cap. No, it's hard for me to see somebody like Hitchison beating somebody like Frank at 140. Frank body get to
well,
breathe,
guess what? Well, guess
get the
what? Frank,
Think of
guess what though? Frank is now going to be at 140, and if I'm not mistaken, Puello's with the PBC, so that's something we might could see.
and Rayo,
Right? Ooh, that's enough.
and
It's a
Gary
lot.
Antoine,
Yo, it's a lot. Boxing is in a great place. I'm
and
interested to see
Pitbull
how
at one.
these
I think a
yeah.
Pitbull versus Frank Martin.
Pitbull
They
first.
both,
Frank Martin is
yeah.
good. It's a lot of good scraps.
Sandos, you got no. I think Sando top rank, but
It's a lot of good
yeah.
squab sport, man. But
Pound for pound. Yo, that's crazy. People just talking about that nigga all day. I ain't even ever think about that. Pitbull versus fucking Frank. Damn,
I
bro,
got
that's
Frank. I
firework.
got Frank cooking Pitbull. Like I said before, I don't think
that's a
Pitbull that
good
good.
ass squabble, bro. I will pay to see that shit. But yo, I'm about to wrap it up. Yo, give y'all last 2 cents, bro. Yo, Chubbs, appreciate you for coming up, giving your opinion on that real boxing talk. You ain't come up here crying and no narratives. You just came with straight knowledge and examples. And I could tell you watch boxing. Yo, y'all give y'all last 2 cents before I wrap up out of here, bro.
All right. Well, this is my second day. You heard me? I'm happy that
Now
I'm
you was
able
breaking
to experience this with you too, bro. All right. You can hear me now?
for sure. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm happy. Second day that I ran into the channel, man. Like I'm happy that I was able to, get some type of experience kicking it with you. And anyway, man, like for real, I like this channel over here, man. Like, and oh boy, what's your name?
Look, Chubb,
The one in the middle.
Chubb,
Yo,
you hear me?
what's his name? Pound for
Hello.
pound.
He said, Chubb, you
Oh,
can hear us?
wait, do
Oh,
I
y'all
got a
hear me?
delay or something?
Yeah,
Y'all hear me?
I think
I
I got a
think
delay. I think I got a delay. That's
yeah,
probably what it
you're connected.
Yeah, but anyway, peace
We can
out,
hear
man.
each
Yo,
other.
I
You just
enjoyed
see Breezy
myself,
your
man.
call. His name
Like real.
is Chubb.
Yeah, definitely. I appreciate it though. I definitely enjoyed the conversation that we had, man. Like real. Like I said, you gonna watch you'll see. Pound for pound, you the next thing, man. Real.
Hey, bro,
All
I'm
right.
just chilling with y'all, kicking it. Be safe, bro. Yo, Charles, what you got on any last things you excited about? Any you want to call Floyd Schofield a Doug? What's going on? What's the last thing
Man, I'm
before
ready.
you gonna be? But
I'm ready for Shakur to lay
what's the
that
last thing
belt
that's
down.
on your mind
That's all.
for today, bro?
But look, I'm
Belt
a
to Ash
subscribe though.
Patty. I think
Like
he
this.
gonna do it easy, bro. I'm not too familiar.
Hmm. I
Do it.
mean, he just one of
Appreciate them,
them.
but I
He just
pulled
a
up his
UK
box. I
hype
see
job.
he
He just
defeated.
wanna.
I don't even know if he a hype job. I think
Well, you
Shakur
know
went
how
down
them
the
U
list,
they
and
you know
that's the
how them
next
UK fighters.
who he got. But I think it's gonna be an easy night
Hmm.
for us. But I
But yeah, I
mean,
hope
he's
you
gonna
look
fight. I
impressive
can't
though.
complain about him fighting no boy. I think he
He got
is.
to
Oh
rebuild
boy,
his
I seen his
brand though.
box right. He 15-0, 4
Mhm.
knockouts, bro. Like this is the time going against a nigga with 4 knockouts, so he ain't got to worry. And this nigga, I'm not too familiar with. Somebody in my chat had told me yes, he a little strong, but he really that skilled. So I think Shakur, this is his time for him to put a stamp on something. But yo,
Yeah,
appreciate you coming up, bro. Definitely
but
come
yeah, don't underestimate
back
nobody.
again. Appreciate you, bro. I don't
So I'm for
underestimate
subscribe.
shit. This is everybody say when I talk about
I'm
tanking
talking about
Shakur, then
the Josh Patty dude. Just hmm,
oh no, I don't underestimate no fight. I don't
yeah.
underestimate, bro. I
But
think too much
that
time, even
Mangia
with
from he lost to that whoever that was. That taught me everything I need to know.
that before even that, even with Tenzu and the Russian dude, I didn't even know who this nigga is. Cleaned them
Who
up like
blocked him?
a
He was a champ though.
yeah, but I never really like paid attention to him. And me
Yeah.
like champ, you good, but I need to see more than a belt. I gotta see what you're working with your abilities, and be like, okay, you could be with this
Hmm.
person or you could match with this person. But he went in there and cleaned them up. Now everybody, yo, background bud, like whatever. So, but now I appreciate it though, bro. And the link is always in the chat. When I jump on, the first thing I do is drop the link so niggas could jump up, or you could stay in the chat. You don't gotta show your face, none of that. But this boxing talk is for real, bro. Appreciate your subscribe though. Y'all be easy. I'm about to hit you with the outro. Another great talk on pound for pound
All
boxing
right, for sure.
talk with realers. Be easy, bro. God bless, baby. Let me hit this. I get this shit to load up. Everybody in the chat for sure. For sure. Let me line this up right now. All right.
4P Boxing Talk. Ist Boxing Channel.
Roses and daffodils, waiting on you at the gates of hell. Catch me if I start to feel a prayer. Roses and daffodils, waiting on you at the gates of hell. Catch me if I start to feel a prayer. I got some big ass fucking visions in vogue. I'm talking cover lover, baby mother covered in gold. I'm talking 19 fucking rings on my tree. I got ice and